Hello everybody, good evening. Welcome to a Generations Ultimate co-op stream. Hello to Schmeg and Lassamede. And to the others who are here. There's two Ethans. Or not two Ethans. Hello to Game God as well. There's just one Ethan. He's right there. He's great. But yes, hello everybody. Thanks for being here. We're going to be jumping into some GU. I don't know why I've been playing Monster Hunter World soundtracks, but we're going to be jumping into some GU here. So I'm going to drop that down, and I'm going to jump on over to the world of Generations Ultimate. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. When we last left off, I can't even remember what we were working on, Ethan.
I can't either.
Would you like to jump into the quest so we can take a look?
Yeah, I feel like we were working on
HR5, huh? We were also working on just getting used to
yeah. I did what's his dick?
Zamtrios.
No. What was the hard one? I thought we did.
Let's see, what did we do?
Oh, we did finish off with the Zamtrios last time.
Yeah, the giant one. Last time we did Najarala, Malfestio, I think. Not Zamtrios. Did we do Yangaruga yet?
I can't remember.
Worst trip ever. We have Lavasiath, oh god. What was the one you really hated? I remember you not liking one of the quests we did. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Maybe it was Rathian. I know Rathian was beating us up at the end of our last stream. In any case, why don't you pick a hunt that you'd like to warm up on? Just something that you feel comfy with. Whether new or old, just something to do. Ethan has been learning the Charge Blade. I think I'm actually going to grab a Charge Blade as well. Hello, Cosmic Wafer. Welcome, welcome. And hello, Psychotic.
Psychotic. Cosmic. Hello.
I don't think we've done Lavasiath yet, Psychotic, so Ethan gets to fight his first Lavasiath tonight, I think, probably. Oh, joy.
Let's do let's have a little Tetsukabra.
Sure. Is this an open hub or is it just the two of you? It's going to be just the two of us for most of the night. If there are enough people who'd like to play at the end with Ethan, they're welcome to, and I'll jump out of the way and just kind of watch. But for most of the night, we're going to be trying to learn, and so I think learning goes best in like two-person hunts for the most part. Either that or on your own.
Let's tackle some Tetsukabra. Do I have the right thing? I think I have my gauntlets equipped. Or my Charge Blade.
Yes, you do.
Looks like a Charge Blade to me.
Same.
Looks like we might be on the right track. I think I'm gonna eat a meal and we'll get after it.
I'm just looking at the Charge Blades I can make right now. Not that many. I got something I can use.
Anything in particular I want to eat for?
For what, Tetsukabra? I don't know.
Just for Charge Blade in general.
Oh, Bombardier works well. Bombardier will increase the damage from all your explosive attacks. Hello, Mommy, and hello, Ken. Welcome,
That is
welcome.
a weird thought, Ken, but it's accurate.
That is true.
It's very unlike. I mean, barring bad things, you'll probably outlive every dog on Earth. There was a point where you were the youngest human being on Earth.
That's true. Wow.
Very briefly, you were the youngest human being. However brief it may have been, it's not likely that another baby in the world popped out in the exact millisecond that you did.
Yeah, Mommy, I don't have any control over how Twitch's notifications work. If you want to know when I'm live, a good idea is to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord. Those will always be up to date. Also, hi to Caspelli as well. Okay, I got the
Yeah,
quest.
Lasanide's not wrong. Cat, if I'm not mistaken, you're in your early 20s. You will outlive the majority of men in the world, assuming that you live a decently long life. Sorry, what should I eat? I'm not focused.
You can eat for Bombardier.
I don't have it.
Try a different meal.
I don't want a different meal. I want 40 health.
I had Bombardier on one of mine.
Well, I'm not you, am I?
Well, then go for the one with 40 health, and go for, like, Black Belt. Black Belt will keep your stamina a bit better when you're guarding. Or
Cool.
Polisher, or Defender.
Pay with points.
Frenchie has started announcing themselves as wine.
Why would you not?
Welcome, Prosecco. Also, cheers to everybody who's here right now. We're drinking coffee. But Ethan might start drinking some other stuff later on. Hello, Gore. Welcome, welcome.
Gore!
It's good to see you in chat.
Gore.
While I find it unlikely that anyone will usurp you as the Bean Queen, I wouldn't want to be transferring the VIP around to whoever was number 1 on the leaderboard. That'd be weird. Alright, I am ready for our quest.
How I'm Monster Hunter.
I was gonna say, time for Ethan to remember how Monster Hunter and Charge Blade work.
I haven't touched it since the last time we streamed.
I wonder when the last time we streamed was.
I don't know. Anybody feel like going back in the VODs and checking? I feel like it was in the last 6 weeks.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Frenchie asks, how you doing?
Damn.
Ethan is ready for all the stimuli tonight.
Do I need any drinks? I can't remember.
Nope, we're just going to the Jurassic Frontier.
Damn, Los's beans are up there.
Yeah, people are gaming that bean economy.
Gore, where are you at?
Gore is still number 1, as always. Ken, I hope
I'm
you have a
aware.
nice
I'm
Lord.
just curious of the number.
Oh. Gore is pretty close to 300,000.
Wow.
Yep, enjoy, Ken. Man, what's this game?
It's a sexy bean count you got there, Gore. I'm jealous.
200,
I'm hovering in like the
282,000.
mid 50,000s. I think is where I'm hit. Hold on, wait. I forgot that I'm here right now.
There you go. Alright, we need to find the Tetsukabra.
What? No! I jinxed it!
Oh right, we're in high rank.
Yep.
So we just spawn in random places.
Yep.
But we're up in area 6 right now.
Whatever that area
5?
is, yeah.
Area 5.
You want to head to the cave. That's
hear
where
you,
he usually
cave.
starts.
I hear you, cave. Oh god. Okay.
Might have us do a random quest or two to upgrade my charge blade.
Okay. Oh, I have blue sharpness. That's
Yeah, I'm
odd.
stuck with a tiny bit of green. This charge blade's not very upgraded. This Tetsukabra didn't even care that I hit him twice. He's headed towards...
Are you down there?
Yeah, he's headed towards area 7, I think.
Okay.
The other cave. Did you miss the beans at the start? No, you got them last indeed because you were here. Just keep headed that way, you're good.
Ooh, I should eat
Always a good
a
idea.
well done steak.
Yeah, my charge blade may be kind of early on, but at least my armor is high rank now. Last time I played this GU file with Annie, I did finally get some high rank armor going on. So hopefully I won't die quite as much.
Oh, here it's a Tetsukabra. All right. So I need.
It's okay if it takes you a second for the charge blade to come back. Charge blade is a Nice and straightforward. Mommy, we can transfer them to whatever name you want them to become. We do transfers, you just have to ask.
Alright, I've got red boys. Where am I at now?
You gotta load those into your you gotta load those by pressing
ZA. Or two
R
R and A.
R and A, yes. And then you gotta switch over to the Axe mode. Go for the big explosive attack, but press R during it to load them into your shield and get that red glowing shield.
Oh, how do I do that?
Here, we'll go over it in a second.
Oh wait, I got it. Okay, I got it.
Then you want to press X plus A, and then you're going to press R before it actually does the big explosive attack.
X plus A.
So press R. There you go. It's in your shield now.
Okay, perfect. We're there.
Yep.
Now we go back and we get it back to red boys again.
And then all of the Axe mode attacks will have explosions, or most of your attacks that use the A button in the Axe mode will then have explosions.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Welcome back, or welcome Uchi. And hello Dirt. I always have a harder time following chat when we're doing co-op streams. We are some CB boys this evening.
Wow, we did that at exactly the same time.
Nice whiff on my part.
Okay, so I
Two nice
I
whiffs.
just loaded them in again?
Yep.
Is that the wrong thing to do?
Nope,
or is
you're
that
good.
right?
The first time you loaded them in and then you put them in your shield. Now that you've loaded them this time and you have red shield, now you can go for big explosive attacks in Axe mode.
And the best way to do that is with X and A, or...
X and A on a big opening. On smaller openings, you want to do like another attack first and then press A in Axe mode to do like a circular attack. We can go over these in a minute. I'm doing a poor job as well, so don't you worry. See that? That attack is pretty good for doing it. You can do that after an X attack.
About to die.
Let me see if I can help you. Nope. Ah, so close.
Faint on the first time. This is not very me.
No, you're all good. Oh, there's a double Joe here. This is great. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna tell the Tetsukabra to leave. I'm gonna paintball him too. So I'm not into a double Joe. Yeah, maybe we should have gone over the controls.
Eat for foodie. Shit.
That's okay.
It's really not.
We'll be all good. Don't worry. We got this guy. We got this guy. Yeah, we're gonna warm up with this, and I think both of us can try and get an upgrade for our charge blade, and then we can go ahead and continue on through the urgent quests. Or sorry, the key quests, rather. Excuse me.
I'll be nice and lurk a bit. Oh, bye, Frenchie. Bye, Frenchie. Hope you find your dad.
Watching some throwback Star Fox Adventures Dino Planet. I saw someone mention that in the Discord today. I'm not sure what that is. It's weird seeing the roar on my screen and hearing like the faint echo of it on your screen.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I charged my shield the wrong way.
Okay, so I still have 3 of these big boy attacks, so I can still fuck them up pretty well.
A little bit, yeah. Dude, Zelda fan, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone from Zelda's stream. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Zelda, what were you streaming this evening?
Leave me alone.
And thank you for the raid.
It is nice to see you, Zelda fan.
Was playing the keyboard guitar, Clone Hero. Neither of those messages make any sense to me. Is Clone Hero like a clone of Guitar Hero that has a keyboard guitar? Or are you playing with a keyboard?
Zelda fan, do you ever watch Stevie P? I believe he plays Clone Hero.
Ouch. There we go, just like that. Got you. I need to heal too. Oh, I missed. Man. Okay, he's tired. So we've got a good chance right now. And I whiffed again. I'm not doing super hot myself. So we have two dumpy C.
If he's out of here, then I'm going to take this opportunity to heal a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. That was a very labored sentence.
We have two very scuffed CBs in the house right now.
I spent the entire day at a pool party in the sun. I'm toast right
You're
now.
toasted? Oh no.
I should probably finish this coffee before I go into this area. I was feeling like super good at like 9:30 and I got here and I was like, it's a great time for a nap right now.
Well, we've got plenty of food.
Which
We've
is
got beer.
great. I'll do just fine, Uchi. Yeah, I'll get some beer in me. That'll up the energy. Said no one ever.
It's okay. We'll farm up some weapons. All right. So we need to aim for his back legs and that white tail if we can.
Yep.
Even as he continues to jump around.
Bounced off that one delightfully. Okay, so I want to go into. Ouch. Okay, I'm into axe mode.
Uh-huh. Oh, you have to charge those files first.
Okay.
See how they're not in the little bottles yet? You gotta do that.
So how do I get out of axe mode? Same way as I get into it?
Yep, R will work.
Okay. Now they're in the thing. More damage time.
Ouch. So now you can make red shield if you want to. Or you can charge up all your files in one go and then do it. It's up to you. Man, he keeps jumping away at my my range as well. Hello, Miguel. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Generation CB is pretty different from 4 Ultimate CB. It's too bad, but it's also its own flavor. I don't know. I hope everyone's doing well tonight, and I apologize if I miss anybody's messages. It is a little bit tougher for me to follow everything that's going on when we're doing this big old co-op stream. It usually takes me about a quest or two, and then I kind of get to grips with the whole thing. Whoop. Oh, shoot. Sorry. He's KO'd.
Now I'm in the mode for
Yep,
it, right?
you got everything. It takes a minute, but you got that. I'm not doing a good job of judging if I can hit him. Nice.
Is that me?
Yeah, it was you.
I really want to hit him, but I really need to heal.
And then heal. got your birthday coming up in an hour and 13? Dude, Zelda fan, that is very close to now. Happy early birthday? I'll try and remember in 10 minutes to say happy birthday to you proper. Is there a particular fight you'd like to see in this game, Zelda fan, that we may have access to thus far? We can try and do something for it. Away he goes. I'm feeling slightly warm, so let me take this off. I wore a tie-dye shirt today for the first time in like many years. It just kind of fit with today. I was reorganizing my whole front room, and I was going out and like buying lint rollers and exciting things like that. So it was a tie-dye shirt kind of day.
How exciting. We break barriers in tie-dye shirts.
Yeah. Oh, there's the double Joe. You left at the right time. Okay.
Oh, shit. Now I can't do a charged attack in this state, right?
What do you mean? You have red shield and you have the explosive files, so
Well,
you're
like in the
good.
sense that, like, with a hammer, you can like vum, wham, boom, and like let it charge for a couple hits. Nothing
Nope.
like that
Nope,
in this
nothing
mode,
like
right?
that.
That's what I thought.
Nothing like that in Charge Blade at all.
Oh, except the sword strike.
The sword strike? Yeah, I guess that's the only move that charges. You're correct.
You irritate me.
Whoops. Hey, that's cool.
I'm going to kill you. This guy's irritating me.
Sometimes warm-up hunts happen like that. I have a hard time with warm-up hunts a lot of the time.
I just don't think I'm in the mood to play this weapon tonight.
That's okay. Hammer's a lot nicer.
I think I'm just going to play hammer after this fight.
That's okay.
because I'm not enjoying this.
Several hours of sun followed by relearning Charge Blade. I don't think anybody can blame you.
Ugh. Well,
Taking
poor-
a Sunday break from Free Night G rank. Sort of, yeah. I'm playing with a buddy, Ethan, tonight. We're working on high rank hub of this game.
And I'm working on not dying right now.
Same.
I've already fainted once, and fainting again would feel really poor.
It's okay. It's high rank, dude. Every monster hits you pretty hard with the armor we've got right now. Yes, welcome, Dog Cratchel.
I feel like in this fight thus far, I've done like half a step above nothing.
It's okay. You're slightly warming up. Like when you are using a new weapon or a weapon that you're not super used to, it's kind of just like playing a brand new game. It feels really weird, so I don't blame you for feeling out of sorts. When you get that hammer back on, you're gonna be so happy.
It's just like a smash and forget type of night. Just like a smash and grab.
It's okay. I mean,
Hit it, get the fuck out.
That's not really how you play hammer, though. You're good at hammer.
I'm alright. I'm alright at hammer. Just... Alright, bitch.
Ouch. Hello, Shark X. Welcome. I hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, man. I need to be more patient. I'm not being patient at all. I'm just trying to go in with the big ol' explosive hits. Here we go. Smash him and forget him. Buddy Ethan 2020. There you go. Words to live by. There we go. There's a limp. Would you like to slay him for his impudence, or would you like to capture him?
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
kill him.
figured. That's how I
I'm
usually
gonna kill
feel
him. I'm
on a
gonna kill
bad
him.
warm-up where I'm like really not having fun with the monster. I'm like, no, you don't get to get captured. You get to get killed.
Is that it? Is that it?
For what?
Are we in? Are we done? We're fully charged. All good to go?
Yeah, you're good. Let's go.
Okay, cool. I thought I did it right, but I wasn't entirely sure.
You can also go in and you can just hit him with sword mode attacks. They'll still hit pretty well until he falls over or something, and then use those if you want to.
Nope.
Ugh.
Nope.
I'm trying to go in with all the explosive attacks. I'm not doing too hot either. Also, you have a shield. The shield is nice.
That worked really well. I'm about to die.
I don't have any way to heal you.
It's okay. I'm gonna heal like a grown-up. The right way.
I don't know if I should play this weapon tonight either. I'll have to take CB out of the title. Hello, Cameron Keys. Welcome, welcome.
He's on again. Where do you think he's off to?
Just down below us.
Okay. Area 9.
Yeah, I don't have a map, but yes, 9.
Oh, right. I have a map. I picked one up.
You're all good. Alright, he's back through here. I have a sneaking suspicion he could be weak enough that we can just kick him, and he might die.
I'm gonna take out my axe and hit him hard anyway.
Okay, no, he's not weak enough to kill with a kick. Never mind. I say that because I was hitting him as he was leaving, and sometimes if you hit things as they're leaving, they won't die, but they'll be left with like 1 HP. So I thought that might have been the case, but nope. Nice. Doesn't that feel good?
I'm gonna keep playing Charge Blade. I'm not gonna be a quitter.
You're gonna keep playing Charge Blade? Okay.
I did not be a quitter tonight.
Hello, Nuclear Mango. Welcome. How are your days off? My days off were nice. I helped my girlfriend move, which was pretty good. It went pretty well. We've been back a few days, been playing Free Night mainly, but tonight we're doing some Generations Ultimate Co-op. We're still getting Ethan used to both Charge Blade and High Rank. Also, your headphones are on backwards, which might be disorienting. Like left and right are switched.
I don't think I'm familiar enough with this game that I would notice.
It's subtle, but you might notice. I mean, like, or you might subconsciously notice.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's possible. It's not outside the realm of possibility.
So what Last Thing is saying there is that when you're trying to charge combo or charge your explosive files up, you want to try and use X plus A to like charge in. This is when you're in your sword and shield. You're going to use X plus A to like charge in, and then you want to do that A attack where you kind of charge it up and go.
What?
He's talking about when you're in sword and shield mode and you're trying to like charge up your files. You want to try and charge in with X and A, and then you want to use that A charge attack.
Okay.
We can talk it through in a second.
This is beans.
I don't
Sure.
think switching to hammer would be a bad thing tonight.
I don't think it would be either. I want to do at least another like quest with Charge Blade.
Okay.
Just for the sake of like, I don't want to do one quest with Charge Blade and just stop playing Charge Blade.
Okay.
Like I think I would like to.
I just think we need to catch you on a night where you're feeling good. That's all. Because it's kind of a weapon that takes a little bit of mental energy. I'm feeling a little lacking tonight as well.
Yeah. might need to take a Tetris break in the middle of the stream today too.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Let's do something hard and irritating.
I need a low rank Uragan. Can we do a low rank Uragan, please?
Yeah, sure. I'll go kick something low rank's ass.
I mean, you'll still have to be watching out for the guy.
I know.
You'll need cool drinks.
Do you want to post the quest?
Sure.
I'm already in here, but
Sure.
I can post it.
I got it.
What HR is it in?
Probably 3? Not sure. Maybe 2 or 3. But you're looking for Uragan, the Jay Leno guy. if there's a hub Uragon. Yep, found him.
Uragon right here.
Fight or Uragon. Yeah, grab that one. Go ahead and post it.
That is posted.
Okay. You'll want cool drinks, like I said.
Let me eat first here.
Yep, same. Yeah, Jay Leno, dude. That's the colloquial name for
Jay Leno.
Uragon.
Obviously. What else would you call Uragon? Other than Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Gotta be Jay Leno.
I need lava nuggets from this guy, which I think you can get from mining his back.
Foodie and Bombardier. Perfect.
That is absolutely perfect.
That's what we need right now.
Hello, Sabian. Welcome. So yeah, our goal tonight for the beginning of the stream is just get Ethan back into Charge Blade and high rank GU and probably upgrade our weapons a little bit.
And you said cool drinks?
Yep.
Cool drinks.
There we go.
Oh wait, no, this is low rank. There's gonna be supplies.
That too. Toby story. Thank you for the follow. Cheers. I don't want to know, Ken. I don't want to know what Jimmy Kimmel would be. Off we go.
Jimmy Kimmel would be like a motherfucking Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's cool enough. Jimmy Kimmel will be like a Gormagala or something. Something kind of mysterious. I don't know. Jimmy Kimmel has wings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's cool. That's a hot take. I don't know. I feel like
I'm with both Uchi and Ken on this one. I'm like, ugh.
okay, maybe not. I don't know that much. Okay, Conan O'Brien would be a Gormagala. Jimmy Kimmel would be something shitty like what's that? Oh, what's that really irritating wing motherfucker?
Wing.
The little shitty one that shoots fire.
Yan Kutku.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
It's called Jimmy Kimmel a Yan Kitku. Go from there.
Oh man.
I don't watch late night television. I have no idea.
Chat's upset with your takes. Chat doesn't like your comparisons. That's why I wasn't going there. The Jay Leno one makes sense. He's got a big chin.
Leave me alone, chat.
Jimmy Kut Kimmel. I'm trying to find the Uragon. I think he might be in 5 or 6. Okay. For this guy, we'll probably want to attack mostly his legs and stomach, and then when we can, with our big explosive attacks, we could go for trying to hit his head. But I think for the most part, just his stomach and legs and tail is a good idea.
Roger that.
Oh, here he is. Found him. Ah, I missed him with a paintball.
Oh, I remember this guy. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do...
Yep, and then
Okay.
A. Hold down, and then hold down A. And then you can either do X to finish the combo after that, or you can do another X plus A after that if you want to keep going.
Okay.
You've also got side hops with sword and shield mode, and you have a shield, so you can block things, which is handy.
I think he just shit a lava rock at me.
Yep.
How rude.
Yeah, watch out for his face too, you'll bounce. Or at least I'll bounce, because I have green sharpness. Blue sharpness, you might be able to hit his face. Oh, watch out for these explosions. Or sleep, rather. Oh dear. Here, I'll try and get over to you.
I'm not that worried about it. Just let me take a fucking nap.
Okay. You probably need it.
Alright, done napping now.
Here comes the tail. Surprised that hit you. Don't forget to tenderize his face. If only we could. I think we don't need to break his face. I think we just need to... Probably just need to mine his back when he falls over and then kill him.
Definitely bounced off his face.
That's something is if you're in axe mode when he's doing one of those big attacks, you can transition quickly back to sword mode and you can block it. Since you can switch back and forth pretty quickly. Ouch. Doesn't always work though. Yep, I need lava nuggets, yeah.
What just happened?
He did a hip check. Look out.
I lost my red.
It runs out over time.
No, I just got it.
Oh, no, you have it charged. You have the red charge on your files, but you only see that in sword mode.
Oh.
You can tell because there's a glowing red light on your axe if you look at the actual physical axe model.
Okay, so if I do the attack and then I cut it off with a, we'll be good.
Yes, you'll get the red shield, which lets you block more and boosts your damage when you're in axe mode. You got it. It's coming back.
Okay, but okay, now I can.
Yep. Once you're back in sword mode, then you can see them and you can actually charge them and use them. I'll go ahead and poison this guy. I have some poison knives.
I'm not doing this in the right order because I don't have the. Chat, what am I doing wrong?
I think you... I didn't see what happened.
I just did everything. I did everything in a stupid order.
Uh-oh. Well, you still have to load them in your shield for red shield.
Yeah.
So at this point, you should press X plus A and cut it off with R. No, X plus A, and then cut it off with R.
Did that already.
Not yet. You didn't have red shield. Something went wrong. I didn't see what it was. I'm sorry. Here. So this time, press R. Cut it off. Now you have red shield, and now I guess you have to charge up some more files. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah,
I think they said that you didn't cancel it before. You didn't press R, so it didn't charge into the shield. Instead, it just did an explosion.
That's so irritating.
Yep. If you don't cancel it with R, it'll just explode.
I swear I did that, but maybe I did it too early.
Mash R when you do it. That way you won't miss it.
Right on.
There are a couple pretty easy to make mistakes with like charging files in CB, so no worries. Oops. He's just leaving. He's like, these guys are idiots. I'm out of here.
Now we've got it. Now we've got it.
Yeah, now you're good. So when you're in that axe mode, you can do some combos. When you're in sword mode, you can block, which is nice. And if you're red shield with your block, it's a super strong block. So that means you can kind of wait until he's done doing some silly stuff and then go for the big explosives.
Right on.
And if you transition from sword mode to axe mode, like you're guarding something and then you press X, right after that you can press A and it'll go into the whole spinning circle thing, which is nice. So you can switch from being in guarding to being in that pretty quickly. Get out of that lava, dude. Much like you're feeling like CB is a lot tonight, I'm like, I don't know how to explain CB today. Oof. Here, let's get out of this loading zone. You've also got that nice hunter arc too.
Yeah, I've noticed that I haven't used it at all yet.
That's okay. It's a good get out of the way tactic.
Might have been useful right there.
It might have been.
Yeah, I feel as though thus far I've done nothing but run around like a dipshit.
I mean, you haven't
get hit.
You haven't touched Monster Hunter in over a month, and that time, like the last time you played, was the first time you'd ever touched Charge Blade. So I don't blame you for having a tough time. This is like one of the most like confusing weapons of all, and you've got lots to manage all at once. So like I said, I don't blame you at all. I think some nice hammer will be a good time. There you go. Watch out.
Nope. Not doing it. Just gonna fall asleep. It's nap time.
I need to sharpen really badly. I only have yellow sharpness right now. No. Last need, I'm sorry, he won't be able to read those and get
Oh, I'm
anything
reading
out
it.
of
Shut up.
them. Okay. Go ahead. Try your best. I have a hard time reading long stuff when I'm playing like that. So I was just looking out for you.
Nope, I got it. Anything that'll help will help.
Alright.
Wait, can you move your mouse?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The mouse is covering part of chat. Ken also says, don't forget Ethan Mike regularly carts the fights he should be dominating. Thanks, Ken. That was my fault. I knocked you over. And then we both got hit.
Have I lost my red files now?
Looks like it. So those still do damage, but they don't do nearly as much as when you got your red shield at the same time. He fell over. Which means I can mine him. I got coal. I don't need coal. Give me the lava nugget. No.
As funny as I find that, Ken, I'm not Mike. Mike plays this game professionally.
I do not.
Don't. Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
It's your main living at this moment. Dick. To be fair,
I would not say I play
it's
Monster
your
Hunter
main
professional.
active employment.
Sure.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's tired, so it didn't work. But you got out of the way, which is good. Now he's not tired anymore.
I think we've talked about this before, chat. I consider someone a professional when they do something for money, in some degree.
I consider someone a professional when, like, it's their career choice. Which is, like, true. I don't have a job right now, so this is currently, like, a vague career choice, but I still wouldn't say I do this professionally. I'm not, like, lining up a bunch of business stuff as a streamer.
Loss, is that while I'm in Sword and Shield mode as well?
That's just for the axe mode once you've got your stuff charged up.
Roger that.
Mm-hmm. That's how you do the best damage once you've got all those files loaded and you've got red shield.
That's what it was.
That's how that works.
That's my cool fact.
Yeah, mine ran out a minute ago as well.
Mike's just over here taking the damage.
Yeah, we'll see, Uchi. We'll see. If you sell coffee at Starbucks, are you a coffee professional? You are a professional barista, yeah. I mean, like, if you're only doing it a few hours a week, maybe not. Maybe you're, like, a part-time coffee professional, but I don't know. If you're doing anything with any sort of degree of profession.
I take it in the strict sense where there are, like, the way NCAA defines professional. You are an amateur until you receive money for your craft, at which point you are a professional. It's like the NCAA does not allow you to be a professional. They don't allow you to accept money for what you do. Which, think about that how you will. Just less than nothing. Something. Something.
No, he turned.
It's okay. He'll wake me up.
Oh, do you want me to get you up? I
I
can.
don't really give a shit. I've already been asleep for 10 seconds. I'll be up in
Rah.
a second.
I think I helped. I think I'll probably switch off CB at this point as well. I feel like just as dumpy with CB in this game. I meant to watch some people who are like actually good at Charge Blade and Generations play today to get an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing in this game with Charge Blade, because I really don't know. it plays really differently than the other incarnations of Charge Blade. Like, I want to see how they get good damage out of things. Oh gosh. Alright. Can't use CB, you've tried. It's fun if you get used to it, but it's got so much going on. It's like, it might be one of the weapons with the most kind of upkeep in the games, up there with Insect Glaive and maybe Hunting Horn. Ouch. Which game have you tried it in, Incognito? Because in this game, I find it sort of confusing as well. Like, I feel like it still makes sense in this game once you get used to it, but I feel like the combos make a lot more sense in For Ultimate or World, where both sides of the weapon are kind of tied together a little more. Oh gosh, it's gonna hurt. Hey, I didn't get hit. No, I did. What's up?
Nothing. I'm just.
You got some intense concentration on your face.
I'm just.
Woo! That Hunter just saved my butt.
I just have a combo that I want to land right now.
Sometimes it pays to sheath or go into short mode to try and get closer to him, and then actually like switch into axe mode once you get there. Walking around in axe mode is tough. Do I have any more coffee? I do.
I'm just gonna mine something blue.
Sure.
Feel better about myself.
Sure.
Armor Sphere Plus, obtained. Nice. I will eat you.
Don't eat the cats. That's gross.
I recovered my Mega Potion. Am I going the right way?
Yep. Here he is. Hit. Ugh. Oh, I had sword mode too. Whoops, I could have blocked. Nice, dude. Dude, that was cool. I don't know if that last move hit. I couldn't see.
It didn't.
That's okay. You still got him to flinch before that. If you hadn't flinched, you probably landed it. Oops. This whole stream is so scuffed right now. Should I rename our stream to the Scuffed CB stream? Hey, at least he's limping. It took us 15 minutes to kill a low rank Uragon. Oh dear.
Do we still have any cocaine left from the time that we did that thing? I could use it.
Don't make that joke on stream.
I can make that joke whenever I want. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my
on
real.
not on
you're not
my,
my real
not
dad.
on my stream.
You're not my real dad.
I've learned recently that people don't like Uragon. I like Uragon. I think he's cool.
Uragon can eat my shorts.
Okay. I'm gonna capture him.
Good. Fuck him. Could that be the guy who took 50 minutes to kill a great Jackie?
Or could be that guy. We could be that guy. I like Uragon.
I'm gonna carve him, but he's alive.
Yep, don't worry. You'll get more rewards. Okay. What are you feeling like? You feeling like some...
Going home.
It's okay if you want to do that, that's fine. I've had nights like that where I've gotten on stream and been like, you know what? We gotta change the plans for tonight.
I kinda just want to play Tetris.
You wanna play some... We can just play Tetris if you're feeling
I just want
zonked.
to play Tetris.
Hey guys, you remember that stream where they booted it up, played 2 hunts, and quit?
I think we've had a lot of success playing Monster Hunter together, and I think tonight is not going to be one of those nights.
Maybe not. Would you like to play some Tetris before you go home?
I don't want to go home immediately, but I think I do want to play Tetris.
Okay, we're gonna play some Tetris. If you came out for Monster Hunter,
I would like to have a beer and play Tetris.
Okay, well,
I think that's where my night is going.
if you came out for Monster Hunter tonight, you have our sincere apologies. Tonight's not the night.
Sorry, friends.
That's okay. I'm sure everyone understands. Like, everyone has had that day where they sit down, they're like, I'm gonna just wreck some monsters, and they sit down, and they have a 15-minute hunt with 2 players
I
against
think I've had a really productive day. Like, I went to like a 2-hour concentrated music practice with my band, and then I went out and I swam laps and took tequila shots and had dinner, and it was great. And then we talked about movies for 2 hours, and now I'm here and I'm all out of concentration. I'm here to watch blocks.
What are we gonna play? Tetris, probably Puyo? Do you have Puyo? I have it on my Switch if you don't.
I think I'm...
What do you want to play?
Can
Do
we
you...
alternate some Tetris Effect?
Sure.
I think I'd love some like off and on Tetris Effect.
Let's do some Tetris Effect. There you go.
Chat, as much as I appreciate Uchi's sentiment, you are welcome to leave if you want to and go watch someone play Monster Hunter better. Like, you've lost brain cells watching us play Monster Hunter for the last 55 odd minutes. I've just made the world of Monster Hunter worse. You are now dumber having watched us do this. And I apologize.
Let me get the PS4 out.
Just want to say I appreciate all of you dearly.
This is how having guests on a stream works, guys. Gotta get Ethan that beer. Yeah. What would you like? Do you want? They're all your beers that just live at my house. Would you like a Modelo or a
Huma
Huma?
is not mine, but the
You can-
Modelo is mine.
you
And
can
I will
probably
have,
drink
I'll
it.
have the Modelo.
Oh, hey, look at where we are. Wow, it's a Popo. We're riding a Popo. That's where I was the last time I was playing the PS4.
Wow. Thanks, Loss.
That's not gonna work.
I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and grab a Modelo. You can start on Tetris.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do, go for it. Start warming up.
Okay. It's exactly where you stopped because I suspended my PS4. At one point I had a Tetris Effect background. I feel like we can just keep it black around it. Oh shoot, gosh darn it. Been writing that Popo for months. We played Monster Hunter World last week. That's what that was from. Anyways, to those of you who showed up for Monster Hunter, like I said, I apologize for the unexpected change to another game, but like I said, everyone's had one of those nights where they've booted up a video game and been like, oh god, tonight is not the night for this video game. So, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Everyone has had one of those nights. You did? Yep, we played a stream where I did 5 hunts across 5 generations of Monster Hunter in one stream. It was a good time. To those of you who haven't seen this game before, this is Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect is a really special Tetris game that y'all should play if you haven't before.
It's very, very fun. I like it a lot.
They probably can't hear you super well, but that's okay.
I know.
Okay. 5 Gen 9 fights, something like that. We did 5 games in one stream, which was fun. We can hear? Okay, you guys can hear Ethan. Good. Good. How's the volume for y'all on this? It looks like it's okay. Let me know if you need me to get this louder for all of you guys, okay? This game is a lot about the sound of things as you play through the game. Welcome back, Ethan.
And I was gonna leave the party at 5 to go home and do a drum stream. Imagine how toast I would be if I'd done like a 2-hour drum stream, then a drum lesson, then come try to play Monster Hunter.
You would have been pretty toast.
I don't even think we would have gotten off the ground. I would have just started with Hammer. Honestly, stream might have gone better if I just started with Hammer.
That's okay. Part of getting used to streaming Monster Hunter for me was kind of knowing my own limits on stream and when like pushing myself is fun if I'm in the right mental state, or when pushing myself can be a really bad idea and make for like kind of a, I don't know, disappointing stream occasionally. And that took some time to get used to. I still fail at it sometimes.
Especially because right now I'm in this kind of phase of life where in the context of school, I've kind of just been given a really massive responsibility, and it's on my mind a lot, and I'm studying it all the time, and I'm spending a lot of time concentrating and thinking and game planning, and
you're telling me you don't want to use your mental cycles to learn Charge Blade?
In my times of relaxation, I think it's important to relax, and there are times when Monster Hunter can be relaxing and a fun challenge, but I think tonight is not that night.
That's okay. I think that like I was just talking about, it pays to kind of pay attention to when you know it's not going to be a good night. I think it's good we switch to something we wanted to do rather than just sit there and going, no, we said we were going to play Monster Hunter, so we're going to play Monster Hunter, damn it. Like, if that would be an awful, no fun time, no one would have a good time with that.
Are you not playing an expert?
Nope.
Nice. Good man.
I'm warming up slow, dude. You saw what just happened when we played Monster Hunter. I'm not about to try and do that in this game. Nope, this is normal person mode. I would encourage you to do the same.
I tell you that I bought a plane ticket to Utah yesterday.
You did not tell me that. What are you going to Utah for?
My cousin Rachel lives in Salt Lake City, and I guess Salt Lake City is the snowboard capital of the world. No one told me. I was never informed. I wasn't privy to the fact that there are 8 world-class ski resorts within a 30-minute drive of the Salt Lake City International Airport, which is pretty incredible. So I'm going January 1st through 10th to shred my fucking brains out.
Ah, okay. I thought you meant that you were going soon. I gotcha.
No,
is Tetris Effect on PC? It is. I think currently it might be exclusive to the Epic Game Store. I know some people are one way or another about that. I think it'll be coming to Steam sometime next year, I think they said. There's also a multiplayer update coming for it, which is one of the things that me and Ethan wanted most about this game. It is not hard to say that this is both me and Ethan's favorite Tetris game by a pretty big margin. Like, Tetris 99 is fun, Puyo Puyo is cool too, but this game is definitely our favorite.
I like Tetris 99 as competitive Tetris better than I like Puyo, though. I will say that.
But the whole time we've been playing this game, we've been like, man, but if this game had a multiplayer
if this game had multiplayer, it would slap ass.
Well, it will next year. It's coming to Xbox first, I think, this year. So, I mean, we could just buy an Xbox for that one reason, but that'd be pretty silly. It's coming to PS4 and PC after that, later on.
That sounds about right.
Ugh.
Oh, hey, line dependencies.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Nice to see you.
It's nice streaming Tetris with 2 people because I have a really hard time streaming Tetris on my own because I can't read chat at all and I don't have anyone to really converse with. It's just me staring at a screen playing Tetris.
Let's just let's do a full playthrough end to end of normal mode, and we'll just alternate every area.
Sounds good to me.
And just call it from there.
Sounds good to me.
And just go.
That sounds chill, which is our goal at this point of the night. Is to just have a chill time with chat.
Just a chill normal mode, because you do hit some pretty fast shit in normal.
You do.
Toward in the latter half of the game. Hey, J-Mac, thanks for the follow.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank you.
it. Oh, I'm just reading chat and Uchi thanked them for the follow.
Oop, yeah. J-Mac, thanks. Cheers. Welcome, welcome.
Disclaimer, J-Mac. This is not normal. This is normally a Monster Hunter channel, and we're just playing some Tetris to relax. But, thank you much for stopping. And I'm also not normally here. I don't normally exist.
You're doing great, buddy.
Zelda fan with the 1 year. 1 year of follow age.
Yeah. Also, to Zelda fan, oh, it's close. Wait, is it? No, it's their birthday in an hour or so. It's their birthday in an hour. We have to remember to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday on this your special day. Zone.
Whoops.
Oh dear.
That's a bummer.
Oh, it happens.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It happens, champ. Stop, you're making it worse.
Oh, I'm making it so much worse. But we still got zone to go. We're fine.
Dude, max zone lasts so long in normal mode.
It really does.
It's really wild. It's like watching a train wreck. It just never ends.
Again, so those of you who haven't played this particular game of Tetris, there's a concept specific to this Tetris called zone, where as you clear lines, you build up a gauge in the bottom left there, and when you let that gauge rip, it freezes the blocks falling down, and it kind of lets you clean things up a little bit before keeping going.
J-Mac, we are indeed playing on PS4.
It also lets you boost your score past what you would normally be able to do.
Ethan, you don't roast yourself like that. I don't know what I'm sorry, I didn't read fast enough. What are you referring to, Les? Ethan laughing nervously about his entire existence being tied to a stream. Oof. What? I'm confused. A lot of alcohol?
Did you tie your existence to a stream?
I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
I think someone asked how much alcohol you'd have.
Oh, almost none. I've had 4 sips of a beer, and I had 1 tequila shot 5 hours ago. I had a tequila shot at like 4:30, and it's 11:30. So, I don't drink a lot. I never have more than 1 or 2 at a time. Also, I drove here, so.
Yeah, you did. That's good. I'm glad you're not too drunk.
Oh yeah, oh okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally exist on this stream. I'm not a normal part of this stream's existence, is what I meant.
Hi, J-Mac.
What other game do you both play? J-Mac, I'm not a regular video gamer. Mike and I have been lifelong friends, and we were roommates at a point, and we're no longer roommates, so we try and hang out and play video games every once in a while. He's mainly a Monster Hunter streamer, working currently in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, which he is excellent at. And he's working through the G rank of it, which is the highest level play for that specific game. And it's a huge challenge. So he's working through it quite admirably. I tend to play Enter the Gungeon or Tetris in my free time. But normally I don't play video games. I'm a busy human being.
Yeah.
And
Ethan is in school currently for theater. So he leads a somewhat busy life.
I do.
I wouldn't even call it somewhat. It's definitely a busy life. I take that back.
The whole introduction.
That was a good introduction.
Thank you, good introduction.
That was maybe the most focused thing you've said tonight.
You're not wrong.
I appreciate it.
I've heard you introduce yourself on stream probably 40 times. Like I've dropped in just enough times to like I've heard you introduce yourself quite a bit.
This is great.
That was the whole high school work. Appreciate it. Hello, my name is Ethan May. I'm doing my doctoral dissertation on Mike's stream.
Oh God. Please no.
5-paragraph. We'll follow the MLA format, APA, none of that APA shit. We're here for MLA or Chicago.
Was that a school joke?
Bet on it, Ken. That was a school joke. Uchi made a joke that I just orated a high school paper.
Yeah, I got that
And
part. But then
introducing
you then further went on to make a joke about MLA format, and I felt like that was just something to put a lampshade on.
Because Uchi wrote 6 paragraphs, and I was like, oh yeah, the old high school 5-paragraph essay.
Are you going to play Madden 21 or NBA 2K21? Do I play Asphalt 9? Not really. I pretty much only play Monster Hunter and then occasionally Tetris. We're pretty much just a Monster Hunter channel. I play through basically that entire series. I have enough consoles laying around this very room to play the entire series whenever we want to.
I don't say this in a pejorative way, but I think playing NBA 2K21 would be like a punishment for you.
I don't know if it would be a
Maybe
punishment.
not quite a punishment.
I
but
wouldn't know how to do it.
I think that'd be really interesting seeing Mike play something like 2K21 because it would be it's so off your radar.
Growing up, I've had friends who have played sports games like Maddens or like the different sports games that come out. I have literally never played one. Like I've played the sports game I've played the most. I mean, Mario Tennis probably doesn't count. Dude, you are really slap happy. How much sun did you have today?
I'm not slap happy. It's just Mario Tennis probably doesn't count as a sport. You're not wrong.
Oh dear.
I did get a lot of sun today, though.
I don't know what sports game I've played the most of. It's a genre of game I've not played a whole lot of. I guess what I should have said
I think
there.
I got a really hearty laugh out of Mike thinking about sports games and Mario Tennis came to mind.
I think just because. Okay, no. I guess
think the first thing you thought of when you thought of playing a sports game.
it wasn't the first thing I thought of. I had to rack my brain because I was like, I don't actually think I've played that many.
Yeah. I don't know, like you played any like auto racing games? Those count.
Does Mario Kart count?
Let's go with a tentative no for now. Did you bump into the next area already, you dick?
Is this an area?
I think it is.
Did I? Oh no.
When you get a continue screen.
Oh, I did.
That's
You're right.
usually it.
Do you want me to switch you? I can.
No, play 2 areas, and I'll play the next one.
Okay. I didn't even pay attention. Sorry. I don't know.
Mike just wants to play Ritual Passion, guys.
I apologize.
It's okay. This is clearly not a serious stream right now.
Only good build decisions here.
I mean, Formula One is an extremely competitive sport worldwide. So like a Formula One racing game, I would consider that definitely a sports game, yeah.
Has Mike ever played a sports game ever? Yeah. I was definitely like thrown into like, here's NBA Blitz for the N64, or like here's Madden, here's a controller, go to town. Like I've never actually, if you asked me, like if you pointed a gun at me at this very moment and told me to explain how the controls worked for any sports game, I don't think I would have a very good shot. Like things would not be going too well for me. Things would not go too well for me in that case. Because I don't know. I wouldn't be able to describe you even the basics of how controls work for any of those games at all. Which is not like me trying to say that, I don't know, it's not trying to say anything about those games, just that I've just never played one.
It's Need for Speed. I guess I'm not familiar with Need for Speed at all.
I played some Need for Speed.
First thing that came to mind was Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, Grand Theft Auto I would not count as a sports game.
No, it's not.
But Need for Speed, I don't know. I'm not familiar enough.
The only
Wii Sports Golf. There you go.
Does Wii Sports count? Okay, I played Wii Sports.
Okay, Wii Sports counts. Yeah.
Okay, then there, I played Wii Sports. I could explain the controls to you for Wii Sports.
Because motion controls is cheating.
You swing the moat.
I mean, you do. It's a solid assessment. You swing the Wiimote like a putter and you putt. You waggle. Fair.
Oh dear. I shouldn't have done that.
Whatever.
It's a good thing I'm playing on normal. I don't think
Playing normal mode
I don't
Tetris.
think-
I don't think we're that. I don't think we need to be that concerned about it.
I don't think
I think
expert
we'll be all right.
I don't think expert would have gone too well for me this evening.
I don't know. You do sneaky well at expert. Ouch.
I'm so
Ouch, bro.
Do you want it?
Yeah, I'll start afresh.
What does expert do? There are different difficulties. Expert just increases the speed further and further.
Oh, X is down there.
Yep.
We're on PS4 now. Oh.
I think they were just talking about traditional sports, Ken. That's all. Are you going to play on expert? Don't.
No, I think I'm just gonna do what we did again.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. I totally did jump. Like, we were in like the second or third area of that second area.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I like that I was going for that nice big clear at the top of the screen. And that's how you go out.
Good one.
It's all good.
Right off the bat.
It's all good. All right, chat. You now have me to talk to because now I'm the one who's reading the screen versus playing the Tetris. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm gonna continue to think about what sports games I may have played in the past. I feel like chat will appreciate this.
This is a big question.
The sports game one?
Yeah.
I guess so. I feel like more so than sports games, my friends always threw me into shooters, and like I did slightly better at those. Like I played a lot of like secondhand COD and secondhand Halo, even though I've only recently in the last few years actually owned a Call of Duty on like an actual console that I had, rather than played it at like a friend's house or something. Oof. That was tough seeing that piece needed in 2 spots.
Yeah, I'm finding myself misinputting like a little more than I'd like. Just,
I mean, you were playing Tetris 99 most recently, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'm not super used to the way the PS4 handles.
For those of you who are like, it's just Tetris, the controls are the same. The controls do feel slightly different, especially when you're trying to move things quickly across different consoles and different releases. Like the different games have different like engines behind them. So, especially when you're moving fast, it does feel a little different switching back and forth between them.
It's probably been almost as long since I've played Tetris as Monster Hunter.
Gotcha.
It's probably been an equally long time since I've played either one for more than a few minutes.
Yeah, but you're more used to Tetris.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
What other games do you tend to like other than Monster Hunter? I mean, Tetris is one of the few. Like, if we look at the games that I've got, I've played a lot of, like, when growing up and recently, I've played a lot of Nintendo games. So I've really enjoyed the Marios and the Zeldas. Zelda especially has been a series that I've really enjoyed over the years. Some of my like fondest memories are playing some of the older Zelda games for the first time. I remember like the first console that I really got to play a lot on wasn't one that I owned, but a friend's Nintendo 64. And this friend, I bought Ocarina of Time off eBay. My dad helped me buy Ocarina of Time for the N64 off of eBay, which I think is the first thing I ever bought off the internet. And so he had an N64 and I had the cartridge, and so we shared it. Like, he would bring his N64 over, I would go over there, and we would share it, and we played through all of Ocarina of Time together, and it was a really good time. So that's a pretty nice memory. So I played a lot of like Mario and Zelda growing up, a lot of those core franchises of like core Nintendo franchises, that kind of thing. But as of right now, the games that I play the most are obviously Monster Hunter and then Tetris. Tetris is one of the few games I really have put any sort of time into enjoying besides Monster Hunter in the last few years. I did really enjoy Breath of the Wild when it came out, and I played some other games on the Switch, because during the Switch launch year, I went kind of nuts just buying all kinds of games, trying to just, I don't know, have fun on the Switch. Tetris frame data is serious business. I don't think there's any sort of, I don't know, I guess I shouldn't say there isn't any sort of frame data, but I don't know. There's nothing like fighting game frame data for Tetris. Hello, Schmeg. The Tetris metagame is way gross. I mean, especially if you're talking battle Tetris, there's a lot of like super crazy Tetris lingo you can get into of different build styles and all kinds of stuff.
Agreed.
But I'm not into. I've not studied up on that. I've read a little bit and watched some YouTube videos, but I'm not all into it.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
I think anytime I've put a lot of time into a game that is actually competitive in terms of like you're playing against other opponents, I get way more upset at something like that versus something like a Monster or a PvE game in something like Monster Hunter. I have a lot more frustration with it. Nice job. Nice.
Gosh, level 4. What am I gonna do?
Good thing we're playing on normal mode. I think you're playing better than me so far tonight on Tetris.
Not sure. Feels good to get into a groove though.
So you know a little bit, but not as interested in Tetris as Puyo, which you're currently trying to get good at. I think me and Ethan have each played maybe like 2 rounds of Puyo.
I
you played a little bit?
I played through the whole story mode in Puyo Puyo Tetris.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I did that a while ago. I did
should do that.
it almost probably a year ago.
I didn't know that. Was that on my Switch while we were living together? No, I guess.
No,
This is
that
after
was
that.
right when I bought my own.
Okay, I got you. Was that one of the first games you had?
Yeah, it was.
Dude, this game is just giving you a rough time right now.
And that was not a good move in the slightest.
I didn't think you had a better one, really.
Because I'm worse, I guess. Will we call it poor, kids? We'll call it poor for now. We'll call it poor to be kind.
I see a way through. You got this. Here we go. See, no biggie. We're good. Look at that. All good. I think.
We're fine. We're fine. This is fine.
Puyo has a bit of a tough entry barrier, but it gets so much fun once it starts actually making sense. Good.
Yeah, and I had certain moments where like I would make like a Puyo thing happen, and I was like, wait, I just did a Puyo thing. And like that was really, really rewarding.
I mean, all of these puzzle games are just kind of training your brain to manipulate things and recognize patterns to think about it less and less. And so getting to the point where it's more and more autonomic is really satisfying.
Yeah, and the pattern recognition for Puyo is so freaking different from
Then Tetris, yeah.
Just,
Tetris is probably like, I don't want to say easy mode, but I feel like it's a lot more simple than Puyo in terms of how things line up.
There's a lot more repetition in Tetris.
Yeah. Just because things do fall down and you can go for, I guess, I don't know if you can go for diagonals, but things do fall down and kind of move around more than Tetris does. Dodecatris. You have another square stored right now. But yeah, something that Ethan and I have done for, I guess, years now is sit down and just take turns playing this particular Tetris entry because it's just kind of a chill time.
It's very nice.
It's fun to watch somebody else play Tetris, and this game is just awesome visually and auditorily. Audibly? I don't know.
Orally?
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 Orally!
Aurally, orally. Yeah, the only slight problem to switching off in this game is like right as you're getting into a groove, you hand off the controller to the other person, which isn't like terrible, but sometimes it feels like you're being like stripped of your rhythm just a little bit. Not in like a super negative way, but
Can't diagonals in Puyo, but you liked one analogy that compared competitive Tetris is like a race where each person's competing to play Tetris the fastest and better. Yeah, like actual battle or competitive Tetris is really, there's so many more layers to it, I think, where just doing well in single player Tetris is about kind of getting used to the patterns and making good decisions, where battle Tetris adds in that you just have to be doing it faster and faster and in a way that actually sends the most damage to the other person. Then you add in like stuff like badges and targeting in 99, and it's like there's a whole lot to it.
Yeah. In 99, there's a combination of too much and too little to it. Like, I feel like there isn't that much thought that can really go into like garbage sending strategies and stuff like that. But there's just enough where you're like, oh, this is irritating.
People make good decisions. I mean, you can make good and bad decisions in Tetris, sure. Oof. There you go. You can burn.
Not a very good burn. Not a burn of which I am a fan.
There you go, nice. Dude, speed level 6, watch out. What do you think? What are the maximum speed levels that it even gets up to towards the end of normal
20.
mode? 20? Does it get there? Okay.
Yep. Gets up to 20.
We just gotta get to those levels then.
Oh, at the top of normal mode, 15.
Even still, 15's fast.
15 is not slow. I agree completely.
Nice. There you go. Nice.
Decahexatris.
That was a lot of lines.
Sup, kiddos?
No, it's suh.
Bitch. Sorry.
You're all good.
I didn't mean to call you bitch, chap.
What happens if you die during the zone time? You still die. Yep, you still die, so you can still stack too high even in the zone.
Mike died during zone.
Yeah, that's how I died. I like that people say die even when it's a Tetris game and you're like just stacking blocks, but it's still perceived as like the fail state, the generic fail state for video games is death. It's kind of interesting. Nice. Are we switching?
That's the last level of the round.
Dude, new high score on normal mode, SS.
I don't think you were consciously thinking of going into zone.
I wasn't. I will try this time.
And I mean, we started playing expert pretty regularly, like pretty early. Like we didn't play tons and
you're
tons of
bored?
normal mode on this. Oh well, you can. Yeah, well, we're doing a full playthrough. So we maintain the board.
Inheriting somebody else's board feels weird.
I guess. After this playthrough, I wouldn't mind stopping for a break for like food or something.
Okay.
Ooh. I could like feel your look too. You're like, You can still put that far left and still fit.
All good. Took just a moment to get there.
Alright, chat, you're stuck with me again. Ethan's drunk, slap happy, sunburned ass.
You're in rare form. This is the rarest of all the Ethans.
Mess up the board before the very last line before passing over the other. I mean, in this mode, we could afford to. I think, barring a large misinput at the top, we could probably fix most problems in normal mode, especially at this stage in the game. This is who I really am. I could probably afford to chill out and laugh more.
I've had a couple really nice laughs with chat this week. I forget what all of them were about, but there were some nice laughs. One of them was last night getting two Tigrex heavenly scales in the same hunt. Those are generally things you have to grind for, but we got 2 of them.
Nice.
It was a good time.
That sounds sick.
It was a good time. You know what's
This
not
is
sick?
like can we subtitle this stream like dual line dependencies? Because we've been doing it, both of us, like in the 25 minutes we've been playing this, it's been all dual line dependencies.
No, currently the stream is titled the one where they quit MH and play Tetris.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's a really good title, actually.
I try and stray away from the goofy titles so that they pop more when I give them.
That's fair.
I probably have pretty good zone now, don't I?
3/4.
There we go. Who dat?
Nas2206, thank you so much for the follow. It's appreciated. Feel the need to inform you this is a slightly abnormal stream. Normally I'm not here, and normally Mike is playing Monster Hunter. But we weren't having a lot of luck in Monster Hunter, so
Yeah.
we opted for some Tetris.
Welcome, Nas. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Quit MH not just for the night, but forever? No, I'm not quitting MH. I like MH.
Speaking of goofy moments, today I kept locking the double Rajang on the wrong side of the arena. Either both with me or by themselves.
That sounds like a heck of a time.
That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but he seems to find that amusing. So
In the arena, you can kind of close off part of the, like you can close off half of it. And so he accidentally isolated the monsters away from himself, so he was just chilling.
Ryan found themselves just encouraging the monsters to mate to no avail.
No comment. This level's pretty chill. Can't see. There's a bunch of stuff in the way. That's like the one bummer about this game, dude. They just go way too crazy on it.
Yeah,
Look at that.
The visuals are kind of dialed up to 11 on this game, and it makes it a little difficult to watch. Like, not extremely, but it's tougher than I'd like it to be.
Normally I don't complain about it. I think I even have the option turned on right now to reduce the visual effects. So normally I don't have a problem with it, but I was trying hard to see there and I couldn't. I've also noticed my eyes like getting a little worse recently. I need to have new glasses made.
Might be a thing, because do it. Didn't do it.
Oh god, no, I screwed that up.
Jeez.
Whoops.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah, what, you've never seen the cave build before?
Hey man, you got a few precious lines before Ritual Passion fucks you up.
I'll be fine. It's normal.
Oh, right, it's normal mode, never mind. In Expert, Ritual Passion starts like the mode, the level, the area. This is divided into like levels, and then the levels each have a set number of areas. The area after this one in Expert like fucks you up. It's like the first legitimately difficult part of Expert.
That was a great explanation.
Hey, let me be a dumbass today, all right?
Don't worry, we're both there. So no GU. We played some GU, but it was going kind of rough. We both had sort of long days today, so we switched to some Tetris. We're just kind of hanging out.
Well, Ritual Passion's the one after this, never mind. All that build up for nothing.
Hey! I cleaned it up.
Yeah, we finished that second hunt with Charge Blade, and Mike was like, "You want to switch to Hammer?" And I was like, "Can we play Tetris?" It's like I think tonight's not the night for Monster Hunter, so Tetris it is for now.
Yeah. Like I was saying to Ethan earlier, I think something super important, for me at least, when I started streaming was figuring out...
Don't do it.
figuring out when it's a good time to stop and switch up to something different if you're having a hard time. Are you enjoying watching me currently?
This is really something.
Thanks. And so we did that today. We exercised that particular thing tonight.
Uchi has kindly requested that if you could throw into the announcements that GU was canceled. Next chance you get.
I'll
Mike
do
will be
that.
handing it off to me in a couple of minutes, and he'll throw it into the announcements then.
Yep, I can do that. I probably should have done that when we switched. It's a courteous thing to do. I appreciate all the folks, not just mods, but especially mods a lot of the time, who like cordially give me nice reminders of like things I probably should be doing. Aw,
I got Square next.
yeah, I know, that's why I saw that. I was like, aw, bummer. I can do it when I switch off, Uchi. That's fine. Thanks for the reminder.
Can Uchi post an announcements?
Yeah, I think mods can. Mods don't generally. I think.
I didn't know if mods transferred over to. I didn't know if you could have mods in a Discord.
You set. I mean, I they didn't like automatically transfer over, but I set the mods who are the mods in the stream as the mods in the Discord as well.
Yeah, I just wasn't aware of like the existence of mods in a Discord server.
Mhm.
I don't use Discord much.
This is spicy.
Yeah, what are you doing there, pal?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mike. Okay. Sure. Fuck you.
Why?
Because I have to take this over in 2 minutes.
You're fine. You're fine. You're all good. We're fine. This will only
Setting
end.
it up for a T-spin, guys. Watch out.
This will only end well.
I hate you so much.
Don't hate me. I'm fine. See? Fine. See, we're good.
The adjective of choice is poor.
These are only good builds right here. Oh, bummer.
You switched away from the square, man. Good one. Glad you used zone there. Made things a lot better.
Totally did. Glad you noticed, buddy. This isn't tense at all.
Just do your best not to make it any worse.
Here you go.
I'm irritated.
Do you want me to do it?
Fucking irritated. Trying to do a playthrough on normal mode. You're fucking shit up, man.
This build is called the one wide with windows. It's a really screwed up skyscraper. Hi Parsec. If I've missed anyone coming in, hello, welcome.
Go post something in the Discord.
I'm posting in the Discord.
I'm gonna put us in an expert because things can only improve.
Yeah,
from
let's
here.
do that. I think I'm ready. I think
Fuck off.
I think I'm ready. I think I'll rise to the occasion.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
I always forget that that one exists. It's
Yeah.
an underrated. It's an
It
underrated. Underrated, underutilized. It's a good redeem. It's solid.
Oh god.
Hello. Now, Name.
I need to make that one louder.
Now there's
My voice is
underutilized.
too deep now because I'm 23, but several years ago, I would have sounded right.
That might be the longest redeem.
I was about to say that one's long as hell.
Yeah. The coffee used to be that long too.
My name.
Oh, that's definitely you and Annie, isn't it?
It is.
My voice is too deep now because I'm 23.
Did you think that was what? Do you think that was actually Stitch?
I never listened to this redeem before. I'm not on stream very much, and it does not come up that often.
No, that's me doing a Stitch voice.
Yeah,
like,
I can
this
hear
year.
Annie.
Why the
I can hear-
buttocks? Damn.
Why the buttocks?
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee?
This is how chat gets you, by the way. They just spam the redeems until you just start laughing.
It's a good thing I'm playing Tetris and concentration isn't required.
You just got speed level 7. You're fine. You got this. Also, it's your birthday now. Hey! Happy birthday 6 minutes ago, Zelda fan. I would ask you for a birthday hunt, but we're playing Tetris, so I'll get you one tomorrow.
Lol.
I told you it's funny. They've incapacitated me a couple times by spamming redeems. It's bad.
I believe it.
It's your birthday for another 24 hours? Yeah, tomorrow we'll get you a nice birthday hunt. But happy birthday, Zelda. I hope you have a nice day. Happy Beppy. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow or today. Later today. In my mind, it's tomorrow, but it's later on today. Much later on today when I play Freeman Night again. The next Freeman Night stream should be fun. We have some really tough quests to do. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Do you think?
Don't go. Don't let Ethan go anywhere, chat.
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee?
But why the buttocks? Damn. How are you doing temperature-wise?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Okay.
Good temperature right now.
Good.
No! I jinxed it!
I can hear that from here.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Was that
But
bird?
why the
I guess so,
buttocks?
yes. Damn.
I can't remember. That was like 4 lines ago, dude. Now that would be a good redeem because it sounds like I was talking about Coke.
You can have it for
Nah,
your,
dude, that was
you
like
can,
that was
you
like
can have
4
it for
lines
your,
ago.
You can have it for your stream. That can be your first redeem.
It didn't happen on my stream though. No one would get it.
It doesn't matter. Half of my sound effects aren't from my stream.
Fair. Putting sound redeems in a music stream just seems
Apropos.
ill-advised.
Yeah.
The French
You don't want this in the middle of
champagne
your
has always
song.
been celebrated for its excellence.
I guess you're right. Maybe you can. Maybe if you ever do Gungeon streams, you can put him in there. Ethan owning at Tetris? Absolutely. I was screwing up too much, so Ethan took over for now. I'll get another turn. We also switched to expert mode, which, like Ethan said, can only go well on a night where we're too tired to fight Monster Hunter. Well, cheers, Zelda. I know it's not often for you to get good sleep, but I hope you get some good sleep. Ethan's brain is transcending.
I don't know if I go that far. But I'll take a little Dodecatris and Expert. I don't mind it.
Well, cheers, Zelda. Again, happy birthday, and I hope you have a good night.
Yeah, appreciate you stopping in and spending some time with us, Zelda. Always a pleasure.
Fun. Hey dude, you trying that build, the 1Y with Windows?
I love it.
Have either of y'all gotten a Perfectress? What is a Perfectress? Is that all the way to the top?
Perfectress. That's everything. I've gotten one or two.
Wait, that's all the way to the top. Is that like zone and then all clear, or all the way to the top and then all clear?
It's 20 lines of clear.
I gotcha.
Where a Decahexatress is 16 and a Perfectress is 20 lines because the board is 20 lines tall.
I do not think I've gotten a Perfectress.
I can't remember if I have or haven't. I feel like I have. I don't know. Maybe I've seen someone get one. I've seen.
I feel like you would remember pretty well if you had, but I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty fucking stupid. I don't know if you've noticed yet.
I think we're both a little tired tonight, but that's okay. Tired streams can be kind of fun. That's something that's interesting. Is like you think like a lot of things that you do purposely, like streaming or writing or whatever, would go pretty poorly when you're tired or like off. But streaming can be kind of fun when you're tired or off. Totally goofy and different than usual. Put some FFR on stream.
It's loopy and slap happy and refreshing.
Yeah. What's FFR?
Final Frontier.
Uchi says that the after party energy is great.
I'm here for the after party energy.
I think you are the after party energy.
Probably. Oof, that was an accident.
I was curious about that. I was like, that's interesting. There it is. All good.
All PS4 controls.
Basically DDR for your Windows, or for your fingers, excuse me. Gotcha. Cool.
Makes sense.
I have played DDR with my fingers before. I've enjoyed playing it that way. Did you start over from the beginning? Yeah, I guess you did, didn't you?
Started over from the beginning in Expert.
Okay. I hope you're ready for me to fail our expert attempt.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
I'll try my best. We can keep going, I guess, if I fail our expert attempt. After party energy is when the party is pretty much over and there's just a couple people talking and drinking. Oh, I got you. I know what it is. I was just... I think that Ethan might be the source of the after party energy this evening. It feels kind of contagious, that sort of thing. Like, if there's some people hanging around with that energy, you'll generally pick it up too. Nice.
Hello, my name Stitch. My voice is too deep now because I'm 23, but several years ago, I would have sounded great. Yeah.
Ah, the French. Champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
DDR stream when? We'll see.
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee?
I didn't go over where I wanted it to.
That's a bummer. And I gave you a bad piece too. Yeah, do that.
Let's go over there.
Oh. Wait, no, never mind. That would have been good. There you go. You have it. But why the buttocks? Damn. It's funny seeing people, like, myself included, going in and out of, like, flow with Tetris, where sometimes you're just, like, perfectly in sync with what's coming down, and other times it's just, like, the worst. He's dialed in? Yeah. I think it's fun watching people get dialed in and kind of fall out of dial in. I feel like my eyes like glazing over. Tetris is all about managing panic. When you feel good about it, there's no panic at all. So yeah, kind of.
I agree.
Nice. Dude, is that the guy who did the Perfectress live on stream? Always like doing the challenges in sprint mode with Tetris. I think we've done a tiny bit of that, but we haven't delved too much into the whole challenge thing.
Not deeply or importantly. We have
Seems
we've definitely like had some days where we had like little wars of like who could outscore the other.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, we've definitely had days like that.
Now that we're in expert mode, we won't be hitting our high scores. We'll see though. Thanks for the nice board.
Yeah, no worries.
I will try not to screw it up.
Y'all would be surprised. He does surprisingly well in expert versus like when he's casually playing and there's no stakes, it has the tendency to be poor. But when the stakes matter a little bit more, he'll elevate. I've found. The Perfectress I saw was actually by Maximilian Dude's wife. She did it live on stream. Chat lost their minds.
That's pretty cool.
I can imagine.
I've heard a lot about Maximilian Dude. I've not actually watched the stream before. I know a lot of people who enjoy their streams.
Speaking of Max, Katana says.
For a second, I thought you meant he was like here or something. I was like, what the fuck? No, what's going on?
Speaking of Max, gotta love fighting games. I probably have less experience with fighting games than anything else. I had a roommate in college who was excellent at like Mortal Kombat 10, so I had him teach me like a little bit of Mortal Kombat, but other than that, I have zero experience with any fighting game other than Super Smash Bros. And like while I call it a fighting game in spirit,
It's a little different.
It's a little, yeah, it's not quite.
It's a different breed.
Why do you say that, Zelda fan? Zelda fan said F Mortal Kombat 10, and I'm curious why. That's the game that made me give up on Mortal Kombat, and I can believe it. Is Mortal Kombat spelled with a K?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, my roommate Kevin was absolutely excellent at Mortal Kombat 10. Like in the top 50 in the world for sure. He'd be up in those rankings all the time. Nice.
Thank you. Nice.
Good work. I'm a Tekken and Guilty Gear nerd. I don't know what that means.
Those are both games.
Ah, okay. I'm assuming they're both fighting games.
Yep, they're both fighting games.
As Katana brought up fighting games.
This is a little faster now.
I think it would be fun to watch Summoning Salt do some, like Mike Tyson's Punch Out or something.
Huh? Wait.
Summoning Salt is,
I know who
is an excellent Mike Tyson Punch Out player.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely excellent.
But that's not a fighting game, is it?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
No, it's you versus CPUs.
Would that not qualify as a fighting game?
I think fighting games are inherently two players versus each other.
No.
Like that would be a boxing game, but that would not be a fighting game. Like boxing
okay.
games are not necessarily
Okay,
fighting
that's
games.
fair.
Fighting games are totally dependent on it being two players sparring.
Okay.
Ooh, a mini T-spin. Wow. That's why I was confused.
fighting games don't have to be versus people. You're thinking of competitive games.
Okay. I would challenge that definition personally, but that's just me. I mean, like you can play.
I tend to agree with Zelda fan here.
You can play against bots in a fighting game, sure, but I don't know. I wouldn't call it a fighting game if it didn't have a versus mode.
Fair.
Oh, this is not going well.
Just stay calm. Hit it one line at a time.
That's good advice, thanks.
Traditional fighting games are 2 players or a player versus a computer sparring on a 2D plane. So I guess in that sense, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out wouldn't count in the sense that it's not on a 2D plane.
It's isometric, yeah. Or at least, I guess you'd call it isometric.
I feel like you just call it third person.
Sure. That works.
Parsec agrees with you in saying that the core of fighting games is player v player.
I think so too. Like, I stand by that. You can have a CPU mode in a fighting game, like a CPU only mode, but it wouldn't be a
CPU
fight.
is just a facsimile.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a fighting game if you didn't have the ability to fight another player.
Hey Siri,
Oh god.
define facsimile.
Oh.
Define facsimile. Oh god.
I thought you were gonna ask it what a fighting game was. It's funny, I can like see chat messages popping up, but I can't read them.
CPU is just a facsimile, an exact copy, especially of written or printed material. I don't know if facsimile makes sense in that context. Oh, like it's an imitation of a fighting game? Not to be pedantic, I'm just curious what you mean by facsimile. Schmegel Eskimo, you are correct. This is beans.
We should give folks some fat beans for hanging out on a Tetris
This is
stream.
beans.
I'd agree. Hold on, let me log on to stream first. Gotta collect.
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's true. Okay, so Parsec meant that versus CPU is imitating the experience, but it's not the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be fair to say that Mike Tyson's Punch-Out has all of the technicality and timing involved with a fighting game, but it would not be a traditional fighting game because it is only versus CPUs. I think that's a fair assessment of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Nice.
Trying to be slow. Which is not something I generally do.
Beans for karting and Tetris, Ryan says.
Be a lot of beans for cutting in Tetris, I feel like.
Katana says, I love me some Tetris. So did everyone just ignore the wiki snippet I posted? I'm sorry, I missed it, Zelda. I don't want to reach across Mike to scroll back up. My apologies. If you post it again, I would read it aloud. CPU are generally way harder. Depends on the context. Many will say that CPUs in Super Smash Bros. Are not difficult at all. Katana says, a fighting game is a video game genre based around the close combat between a limited number of characters in a stage in which the boundaries are fixed. It's a pretty broad definition, though.
I think people do say that, like, I think people generally would say that CPUs in video games are difficult because, but not for reasons that a human opponent would be difficult.
I don't think Mike is disputing that Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is a fighting game. It is objectively a game that involves fighting.
I'm just saying, like, there is a difference between a fighting game and a fighting game, in that there is a difference between a game in which you fight and there's a game in which, like, it is called a fighting game, as in it is a game in the fighting game genre, which I think is generally...
I think it is fair to say that when you're playing a PCU, you are not fighting, because the PCU is not intuitive
CPU?
the CPU?
Yeah, you were saying
CP.
You were saying PCU. It's okay.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You're tired. It's all good.
When you're playing against the CPU is not intuitive. And in that sense, they're not fighting. It's responding the way a computer does. So yeah, it's not really a fight because there's no two-way intuition.
Well, and a lot of the times, CPU opponents in fighting games will respond in ways that are both unnatural for humans, so it doesn't really train you really for fighting against a human, and they'll do things that humans just physically can't do, like read your inputs or something like that before a human could even like be able to tell what was going on. Mm-hmm. Drink every time we say fighting game. I'm over it. I'm not going to debate it. I think there's a difference between like a game in which you fight and a competitive fighting game, which is I think what the genre is generally meant to symbolize or meant to contain.
Now, Katana, when you say you sat down and watched the Tetris World Championships a few years ago, are you referring to the classic Tetris World Championships, or is there a Tetris World Championships with which I am unfamiliar? I've only ever heard of the classic Tetris, and that's not saying that I'm doubting you. I'm just legitimately curious if there's a Tetris Championship that isn't classic Tetris. It stands to reason that there would be, not that I've watched. Classic Tetris has been getting a lot of online press recently.
Really?
I mean, I've seen a lot of it on YouTube recently.
Okay, cool.
In the last year or two, it gained a lot of popularity, just due to larger YouTube channels taking an interest in it and talking more about it. Nice, it's a good board.
Thanks.
Classic World Championship. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other type of Tetris World Championship, because I don't know if there's any like definitive version of modern Tetris, quote unquote.
There's not.
And I don't think there's a game that has a really good format for that right now, like Classic Tetris does. Classic Tetris is so well suited for championship play. Puyo Puyo, maybe, but...
Puyo Puyo has been out the longest and is on the most platforms.
Nice, buddy.
Oops.
Not a bad move.
Whoops, that sucks.
That's alright.
Ooh, here we go.
Man, Pug Please hits the BPM just perfect on this
Does
stage.
it?
Yeah.
It's a good emote, and this is a good song. Oops.
Zelda fan, I've also seen that video of them putting Trey into VR to play Tetris Effect. He did quite well and did get a Decahexatris at one point. That's fair, Ken.
What did Ken say?
Ken said just because something is considered a competitive genre doesn't mean that all experiences within it have to be competitive.
Okay. I guess in my mind, there's no such thing as
Nicely
like
done,
a...
by the way.
Thank you. In my mind, there's no such thing as like a... Like, would y'all put boxing games inside of the fighting game genre? Because I would put them as part of sports games and not part of fighting games, in my head at least.
Interesting. Yeah, that's
or like
a thought.
Boxing games, not all of
Can you
them.
move the mouse so it's not highlighting a chat message every time it scrolls by? It's kind of bothering me.
Sure. I feel like most boxing games are like actual sports games, like a Madden or an NBA is. Mm-hmm. The others that aren't, like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out are closer to something like a Nintendo version of that sport, like a Mario Tennis or a Mario Kart, that kind of thing.
That's fair.
I wouldn't put them in fighting games. Because in my mind, fighting games are just the competitive part, like just the player versus player part of that. So I think we just think about it differently. I wonder which is the more, like, not for the sake of, like, well, my definition is better than yours, but I wonder, curiously, what is the more, like, widely sort of thought of definition for that?
Shit.
You're good, you got it, T?
Oh, I know. I just did not do... In my brain, I formulated a better move than that.
Camels, yes, Lassinade. Sure, go ahead, Ken.
Someone who lives in Saudi Arabia. Are camels a familiar sight? Legitimate question. I don't know if that's a stupid question, but in my mind, when I think Saudi Arabia, I think desert. Is that a real assessment?
Lassinade has said it's very hot where they live. If you booted up Street Fight and played the arcade mode, what are you playing? That is still a fighting game. Even though it is... that is still... I get what you're going for here. I get what you're going for with that. That's still a fighting game, but I feel like if it didn't have the versus mode, it wouldn't be a fighting game in my eyes. I don't know. I guess that doesn't make much sense either, does it? Interesting.
A lot of food for thought in this one.
Where, like, the gameplay would still be the same, but it didn't have a versus mode? I don't know. I guess I don't know.
These are real thought-provoking questions.
Sorry.
Shut up.
That's an interesting question. Because in my head, there's a big distinction between something like Punch-Out and between, like, regular fighting games, but I guess there's not that big of a distinction. That's interesting. Last Need says it's like a buildings around a desert.
Yeah, because I think when you look at, like, I know this isn't a completely just comparison.
You're all good.
When you look at images of, like, Dubai, like, you see just, it really is just, like, massive buildings, then you just, like, right around the corner, it's just all desert. And you're like, oh yeah, right, it's in the Middle East. In the Middle East, there's lots of sand. Which we, at the Ristretto Chronicles stream, hate sand, as it is coarse, rough, irritating, and gets everywhere. I say we at the Ristretto Chronicles stream as if I'm actively a part of this stream on a regular basis. I'm not.
Yeah, I guess Ryan's kind of hitting it a little bit more on the head, where, like, there are common elements in most competitive fighting games that, to me, sum up what makes a fighting game. Like, how most of them are played on a 2D plane. There are some commonalities in movement and options and character rosters and such. Whereas in Punch-Out, you are not choosing a character, you're just kind of playing the one default controls.
Yeah, you're playing the story mode.
Yeah. You're playing as Little Mac, I guess.
Crap.
Sorry, buddy.
Bummer.
But clearly that's not, like, the actual definition of it. I don't know. We've had some interesting conversations about definition, or genre definitions before. We had a discussion about RPGs a little while ago and what makes an RPG. It usually, like, is interesting to me to just see that, like, different folks have very different perceptions over what types of games or what makes a certain type of game.
This is not ideal.
You're 20 now. You're 21 now. You're actually really drunk. Hello, Skiffy. Welcome. Stay safe and thanks for watching. Oh, this level's really good.
Except it has those shitty fucking dolphins in it.
Yeah, they're not here right now.
I can hear them in the distance. They're coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't, like, I guess I should specify, this is not an important, like, if any of you feel like this is an important conversation to have with me or something like that, I'm like, I don't even play fighting games. I watch Smash Bros for fun sometimes, but I don't play fighting games at all, so I'm not really a definitive voice for anything about that. I'm just trying to describe how my brain has perceived it thus far about what makes a fighting game a fighting game. I think it's interesting that depending on what types of games you've played or what you've watched of a certain genre, you might consider some games part of it and other games not. It's interesting. I think it always surprises me hearing about what other people perceive as different, like differences in the genre, just because I'm so my brain is so used to thinking of it my way.
Oh, right, this level gets really freaking fast for like no reason.
I love this song so much.
Can't blame you, it's a good song.
Shoot, I typed the emote wrong. I still typed the emote wrong. What's the cat one? Oh, it's all caps. Cat jam.
Oh, shit. I had it in the slot and
There we
I
go.
lost it because I
I'm still.
away.
How am I this bad at emotes, dude? There we go.
Yeah, this is the part of this level that really fucking sucks. Like, the dolphins jump up in the water,
Yeah.
like, you can't see anything, and it's awful.
Don't bully me, Uchi. Nice.
Thank you. Gotta keep the board low in this section, man. 'Cause visibility is poor.
Yeah, the only fighting game that's made any sort of like sense or clicked at all in my head has been Smash Bros, but that's because I was kind of raised on it. That's one of the first video games I remember playing is Smash Bros for the N64. So it's the only one where the movement has ever clicked. Like I'm sure if you spent a lot of time growing up playing Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat with friends, that sort of movement would click with you a lot more, but not a single one of those fighters has clicked with me. Like the movement on a 2D plane along with the directional input system has just never clicked for me. You do have max zone. There you go. You got it. That's tricky. It's tricky in zone because they don't fall on their own at all.
That was labored.
You still cleared out a good amount there.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, I think I can see that argument, Ken, because it doesn't share a lot of similarities with most games in the fighting game genre.
Rough. Make sure to blink 20 of water. Oh, good call.
I'm gonna have some water right now.
No, it's too late.
There's
Tried to have water.
There's
too
a
late.
pause button, and this is nice and slow. It's crazy how speed level 9 feels super slow.
I really do feel pretty slow though. Oh god. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here like being indecisive.
It's okay. You're good. You got this.
Ethan is sitting here broadly not succeeding.
I like your emote too, Zelda. They have a hydrate emote. It's great.
Wow, Zelda fan, that's a great idea for an emote. Especially as a drum streamer, I would like a hydrate emote.
You want chat to tell you to hydrate?
That's like a thing with music streams. It's like
it's all Twitch
reminding.
streams.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it? Okay.
yeah. I think at some point someone must have realized that lots of Twitch streamers were just like not drinking water for many hours and not noticing because they didn't move at all. So hydrate is some sort of like I don't even think I'd call it a meme on Twitch. It's just like a theme, a common theme across most types of Twitch.
Oh right, this one gets silly fast early.
It's expert mode.
I forgot how early this one gets silly fast.
See, I knew we'd rise to the occasion.
Hey, don't jinx it. We still have plenty of time for this to become poor. That was not intentional.
It's okay.
Let's take about 5% off of there.
I love the panicked piano noises.
Mike had to fucking say something, right, guys?
Someone's just like dying on the piano. You have the piece for it.
I have the piece for what? Don't yell at me. I'm confused.
You've got this. You're fine.
What the fuck is going on?
You're fine. You're good. Well, Skiffy, you have been chatting with us here for at least a good few minutes now. Yes, yes. The piano is synced to him controlling the pieces, so when he has to rotate quickly, it spazzes the sounds out pretty nicely. You're good. You're playing some level 10 Tetris. You got this. I feel like, I mean, I could be wrong about this, Ken, but I feel like it's kind of like skating or some other thing where there's like lots of nuance that your brain needs to be flexible enough to learn, where it's like if you learn it early on, you're good, but if you miss that boat, you're kind of screwed. And obviously that's not 100% true. Like you can still learn to skate, you can still learn fighting games later on in life, but that's how it feels to me in my brain. Whenever I've tried any of the traditional 2D fighters, I've had a rough time.
Oh, were you gonna give out those beans for watching Tetris?
Are you in the stream?
Yeah. I
Thank
just
you.
noticed that I was in the stream and that reminded me that there were beans. I forgot. Oh right, it's this level. Chat, this is my least favorite level in the entire game. I hate the music and I hate how batshit this level is. This level was like a wall.
No! I jinxed it!
This was my big wall in this game. I don't think Mike experienced this wall like I did, but
Hello, Lazy Potato. Welcome. Those beans we just gave out were because we were supposed to be doing a Monster Hunter stream tonight, but we were too tired to play Monster Hunter proficiently, so we switched to Tetris, because Tetris is a little more chill.
how many beans did you give out?
500. How is everyone? I'm doing okay tonight. I think both Ethan and I are a little bit tired out. We both had kind of long days where we were out and about doing things, and so we tried to play Monster Hunter, but both of us weren't feeling it tonight. So here we are, taking turns at Tetris. Nice. I believe it's Zelda fan. That was a lot of beans. Sorry to hear that. You're just stopping by because you're a fan of Tetris Effect. Well, cheers. We are quite big fans of Tetris Effect as well. We're not gods or anything, but this is, I think, both of our preferred Tetris game.
It is quite a good game. Might be best to err on the side of not doing something stupid. Create a couple of line dependencies there, just to make things spicy, just to keep things interesting.
There you go. You got out of it, or at least that one for now.
Just to keep things interesting.
There we go. Nice. Oh, here we go. And you have Max Zone.
Thank you, Max Zone. Relax.
Cheers, Ken. Have a good one.
Bye, Ken. I love you.
Rest well, Ken. We'll see ya. Wanting to do this professionally?
Playing Tetris professionally sounds like
That's
a
like-
lot of anxiety.
That sounds like some Wumbo territory there.
Do you think Wumbo is legitimately a
Oh,
pro at this
100%. Yeah, 100%. With how much he streams and how much he posts to YouTube. I could be wrong.
I'm not aware of his streaming schedule at all.
He's on Twitch pretty regularly streaming, playing any number of Tetris games.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I should check out Wumbo's stream though. I feel like it's not my type of stream because I like lots of chat interaction on stream. Like that for me is
Wumbo
the quality of a good
Wumbo
stream,
doesn't speak, so.
which I would find that quite dry to observe personally. Not that there's anything inherently problematic with it, but that was great.
Zelda fan says they're really tired. They heard Max Zone, and they thought, aka the biggest calzone you could imagine.
Oh, hey, I passed that level.
Nice job, dude.
Before we continue, you want to have food?
Do you want to have food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some ramen.
I'm just gonna keep playing some Tetris. You're gonna have to make yourself ramen.
Okay.
There is a pot in the far right cupboard. The other ones are dirty from grease fires and frying chicken.
Thank you for our cupboard.
Do you stream Lazy Potato? Do you stream Tetris Effect? Or just Tetris at all?
I'd also be curious to know this.
Oh, Yes?
cool.
Oh, sick. I feel like your name sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen it around before, but I wouldn't be able to tell exactly where from.
I'm doing a Twitch search. I guess I could just bring up chat.
As I'm currently the only person playing the Tetris, I apologize, chat, but I won't be able to read your messages for the time being. With that being said, thanks y'all for being here. This is a goofy, fun night. I'll try my best to not screw up the Tetris playthrough we've got going on here. I was able to glance over and see what Uchi wrote, though, so thank you, Lazy Potatoes, for the follow. I don't play Tetris very often. I do play a lot of Monster Hunter. That's why I'm playing 9 times out of 10, or even more than that. Always streaming Monster Hunter, but I do get up to some Tetris every long once in a while on stream. It's one of the few games that I actually enjoy besides Monster Hunter. So you'll find me there sometimes. Ethan, let me know if you can't find anything in the kitchen.
No, it's fine. I just put the water on it. Boil.
Gotcha. I wonder if you were like, I mean, Lazy Potatoes, feel free to sound off in the chat if you have an answer for this, but I wonder if you did stream lots of Tetris and you wanted to interact with chat, how would you do that? Like, how would you manage to read chat while playing? It seems like a very daunting task indeed. Ooh. Look forward to my future streams. Well, cheers. It's a learned skill. Something just happens over time. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten used to reading chat while playing Monster Hunter pretty well. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine my brain sort of expanding to be able to handle reading and inputting that fast at the same time with how fast some Tetris gets. It just seems nigh impossible.
Settings where if you had chat up like on your phone, you could get in headphones, you could have Apple read chat.
That's true. You could have some sort of like text to speech, is what Ethan was just talking about off screen. The text to speech could definitely help you out in keeping up with chat.
The noises in Tetris are not particularly pertinent to gameplay.
Yeah, you could not be listening to the stream audio and instead have chat in your ear. That'd be interesting. I feel like that's something you must get used to, having a chat bot on like that, but I feel like that would strike me as really odd at first. Whoops.
Like, where specifically is your ramen at?
There's some ramen that's above the stove in the cupboard, and there's some that is underneath the stove to the right in the first cupboard there. Take your pick. The internet now knows where my ramen is.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Chat may come in the night and take your ramen. Which would be dastardly. But understandable. stir for pasta?
I don't think I do, no, sorry. I have no special stir for pasta. You have to use a regular fork.
And I will stir the fork. All your forks are so fucking small. God, Mike doesn't own a single grown-up fork.
They probably can't hear you that well when you're that far away.
I know.
Oh,
Mostly directing it at you.
I can't get it back up there.
Nice.
Are you watching from over there?
Yeah.
Ah. Are you on your phone or are you just physically watching?
Watching you. Standing right here.
It's hard for me to get a sense of distance from here. Which is kind of goofy since I live here. Oh, this one just got really fast. Like real fast.
Yeah, it's level 16, bro.
Thanks. Whoops. Oh no. That's okay. Whoop. Man, you just take a split second to adjust a piece longer than you should, and boom.
I know, it's tough. It's very exacting. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 3 minutes.
Oh, it slowed down. Whew. So much better. Thank you, Lazy Potatoes. Ethan, the guy who's off screen making ramen right now, first got me into Tetris probably 3 years ago.
About.
Where I'd probably played a game or two of Tetris before then, but
I had played just enough of it in high school that I had a working knowledge of how everything worked.
yeah. Ethan and I have been playing off and on for like 3 years. We don't play daily or anything, but we've played kind of both versus each other in battle style games and also just through Tetris Effect together, because I feel like Expert Mode Tetris Effect is a pretty decent challenge with its varying speeds back and forth. No worries. Hi Panda Mansa, welcome, welcome. Like I said, props to those who have been sticking around for the Tetris stream when there is no Monster Hunter tonight. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Woo.
Hanging in over there.
I'm at level 13 on a green level. It's 13 and it's green. But it's going okay. I think it might still get faster after this.
I'm gonna refrain from commenting because I don't remember.
You used to have it kind of memorized. When you were really practicing this a lot, you had it sort of memorized to what the speeds went up and down to, which was kind of impressive to me.
I think it was more like a hunch.
That's fair. Yeah, that's actually, I think, our experience of kind of learning Tetris together and kind of practicing it together over the years is definitely up there for me in terms of like video game experiences. It's up there, like, kind of like sharing, playing through Zelda Ocarina of Time, like I mentioned earlier tonight. It's up there for me in terms of like fun video game experiences with human beings. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Thanks. Popped into the zone here. Just try and clean things up a little bit before they get any crazier. Nice, made it. Whew. Mega sleeping. Want to watch something before bed? Had another tornado hit you today? Stay safe, Panda Mansa. Playing Tetris with aliens. This is Tetris, but as you play through the levels, they change speed, and all of the music and effects kind of respond to when you place pieces or rotate things. It's a really cool experience. This is called Tetris Effect. Very good game. Welcome back with ramen.
Thank you, Ron. Did you move along to the next stage?
I don't think I moved to the next area. If I did it, I wasn't thinking. But I don't think I've gotten a chance to talk with chat yet, so I haven't stopped.
I think you're on the final 5 parts in this area.
I think so too, because I just went up to level 15. Oh boy.
Doing fine. Still early.
Yay, someone to read chat. Although I guess you're eating food, so we'll see how that goes.
Tetris was a form of alien communication all along, which he says. This, Panda Mansa wondered what kind of aliens you were playing with.
Well,
Damn aliens had us fooled from the start. I like how Risk's eyes don't move once during Tetris. It requires a good bit of focus, especially at this level. Recoverable. Don't worry about it. It's one of the easiest miss inputs to fix.
This is beans.
And you do have max zone.
thanks. Whoops. It just goes so fast. Like I take my eyes off it for just a moment and it just goes. I'm having a hard time. Let's take advantage of that zone for a second to chill. Try and clear things out here a little bit. Things aren't getting too cleared out though. Just getting worse. I didn't realize we were that close.
You're gonna leave me with this board too.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to take it? I can.
Let's leave it here for the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Enjoy your ramen. I'll be right back. We're almost through. Well, I don't know if we're almost through. We're probably halfway.
More than half.
More than half. Okay. See if we make it through. I'm down to keep going, even if we triple cart this guy.
I'd like to not for the moment. Panda, Mansa, you gotta get some of them beans.
It's a very loud keyboard. It's a very loud keyboard.
I came up with one bean, which I always do when you go in the bathroom.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Not every time, but I try to.
If it was a lot of beans, then I would tell mods to counteract you.
They know.
Hello, Vic. Welcome. How's the ramen?
Good. I had to give Panda Mansa a beam. They only have 360.
They spend them all.
I know. Good for them.
All right. Do you want me to take over this board, or do you want to?
No, fuck you.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. You fix it. You
I don't want to, but I'm going to.
You fix it. Level 16 Tetris. This is a great sound. Whoosh. You can't even hear it. It's just the same whooshing sound over and over. Makes for good stream content. Hello, Suevos. And hi to Monstropolis. I'm sure there's a few folks I haven't gotten to say hello to tonight. But hi. My eyes do totally like glaze over once Tetris starts. I wonder what this game looks like at 30 frames a second. I think it runs at 60 on the PS4.
You use a certain amount of like odd peripheral vision with Tetris, at least I do personally, and I think that causes the eyes to glaze over because it's just like, okay, let the peripheral vision take over and just look at the board.
Monstropolis says they hope I didn't make the ramen. Who knows, I could have started a grease fire doing so.
I made the ramen.
Ethan made it.
I made the ramen with chopsticks because Mike doesn't have any forks larger than forks a 5-year-old would use. They're like tiny. They're not big enough to reach down through the lip of the bowl.
Chat, do you want to see what all's on my PS4? There's a lot. We have Tetris Effect, Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and Monster Hunter World Iceborne Beta. That's it.
That's all there is to it.
This is different? Yeah. We're doing some co-op Tetris tonight. But yeah, that's my PS4. It's my PS4 setup. All right, the salt is traveling to Ethan's brain. He's about to bust out some real good Tetris. That's how salt works.
We're summoning the salt.
Purchase worth it? I mean, it was.
Obviously.
Bless you. All right. Such a great build. See, now the thing about this is no one can fault Ethan if he loses because he was left with this. He's already doing pretty well. I like those little. I like the sound it makes when the piece actually hits. It's like a little
love
wooden.
this- I
It's like a
love
little
this
wooden
stage.
block getting pushed into place.
It's one of my favorite stages.
Isn't there a new Tetris effect coming out? There's actually a big multiplayer update coming out. It's going to come out first on Xbox. It's part of a, it's like a launch exclusive for Xbox. But after that, it's been confirmed to come to PS4 and PC next summer. Adds multiplayer and some other new modes. Tetris, fueled by electrolytes. This reminds you of Lumines. There's a reason, Monstropolis. Same director. Tetsuya Mizuguchi did both of them. That and Rez Infinite. But yeah, that guy's whole shtick is creating sort of, I think the word is synesthetic experiences. It's a super good game. If you get a chance to play it on Xbox, PS4, or PC, I can't recommend it heavily enough. You don't have to play the expert mode or anything if you don't like Tetris very much, but it's a really fun experience. You go through these different levels, and the music picks up and goes down, and picks up and goes down as the speed picks up and goes down. And the whole thing is tied together with like you actually pressing the buttons, influencing the beats of the music. It's awesome.
It's excellent.
Like as far as games that have come out in the past few years, for me there is Monster Hunter Iceborne or World, and there's this game. There aren't really that many other games that I've really enjoyed in the last few years. But this was really up there for me. Nice. We should do a Lumines stream someday. I like Lumines.
I feel like I've tried Lumines like once. I feel like you asked me to play it like one time. And I was like, yeah, sure.
It's not as deep as Tetris is, but it's still fun. The music is a bop, which I think is some of the best part. You go through, it's very similar to this, and then as you play the puzzle game, it transfers through different kind of musical zones, which are also influenced by you pressing the buttons. It's this guy's shtick. Okay. And it's just, it's like a dropping blocks onto to match
Hi, White
four,
Chocolate. Good to see
four
you.
together. Hi, White Chocolate. Oh, this one's good.
Oh, my favorite level.
Is this your favorite?
This is Ethan's favorite level, everyone.
Remember back in the day you let your cousin try out Lumines, and that was the sole reason she got a PSP? It's a good game. If I had Lumines like on my phone, I would definitely play Lumines on my phone pretty often. I guess, I don't know. I don't usually have headphones when I'm like gonna play a cell phone game, but I'm imagining just having a device dedicated to Lumines, and I can imagine it.
Oh, this is an awful board.
Yeah. You'll get there. It's okay. You got this. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice job. Nice. I would have done that in a dumber way.
That's why I'm here to do it a smart way.
The encouragement is so wholesome. Yeah, we just kind of sit here and do this. This is like, even if we were on stream, this is exactly how Ethan and I play Tetris together. We do occasionally do Versus, but Versus just kind of ends up going back and forth most of the time and being sort of silly. This is a lot more fun.
It's not. It's quite competitive, but I don't fancy it to be terribly interesting to watch.
No, me neither. It's a lot more boring than this, or it gets a lot more stale quicker than this does. This is such a good game. Not Versus in general, but just when Ethan and I play Versus. Nice. Really nicely done. That's so clean now. Oh, it's fast now. I feel like the speed of things doesn't always come through when you're just watching, because it just looks like it's still coming down pretty fast. Occasionally you'll see a block fall down so quickly all the way down the screen that you're like, oh, it's going fast. And then some other times you'll see blocks like lock into place 1, 2, 3 like really fast by accident, and you're like, oh dang. But it's hard to really get a sense for how fast it's moving unless you're playing.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd agree with that assessment.
When you're playing Monster or White Chocolate, the backgrounds totally fade out of your perception. You're not really paying attention to the backgrounds.
Yeah, like there are levels where like I've never really watched them, and Mike will be
Same.
like, "Wow, it's weird that there are dolphins in this level." I'm like, "You can fucking see dolphins in this level? Like, since fucking when?"
Yep. when you're playing the game, you're not even looking at the backdrops. Like, you can maybe get a sense of what color things are. Like, oh yeah, it's blue. It's very blue. But
I'm
I don't
under the
know.
impression that there's something happening in the background of this game. I'm just not really sure what it is.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. I think when you see those line pieces fly down the side that fast, you're like, oh.
You're like, you get like a feel for like how
You're like,
fast
oh, it's
this
really
shit's
fast.
going.
The details,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the details in how the sound effects change for the inputs based on levels and how they still mesh well with the song is your favorite part of the whole thing. It's impressive. I imagine it'd be really difficult to get the sound design to a point where you can have a user basically spamming a sound effect throughout the song and have it still sound right.
There's got to be imperceptible limitations to like what your input can do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are. I just imagine it'd be difficult to design a system that would actually like work like that, where hey, it's going to make a sound like this every time the user hits a button, and it's still going to sound like music. It's not going to sound awful. That sounds like a really difficult engineering problem.
I think it's a similar. I don't know if this is the best comparison. It sounds like a similar engineering problem to that when you ask your phone to shuffle your music, it's not a random shuffle, because if it was, your brain would notice too many patterns. So Apple architects a mode that shuffles your phone, quote unquote, but it's far less random than a random shuffle would actually be. And I feel like that's what happens with the movement in this game, where it seems like random sound that you are generating, but it's probably far less random than you would believe it to be. I know.
Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me.
Let me deal with it.
I just made a horrendous face. I'm sure chat will enjoy. See, you. Yeah, I knew you could get out of that. I was just like, oh. Nice. It's funny how 11 feels chill.
Because 11 is chill.
I guess so.
Once
Yeah.
you're warm. Oh, nope, don't do it. Chat doesn't need to see any more excruciating mic faces tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
I think watching it makes it look more intimidating than it is. Incognito Man said they were too small brain for this, but I feel like when you're playing, it's not like you're looking at everything on the screen that's happening at once. You're just kind of...
This is also a game that we have practiced a lot.
That's true.
We've put
hundreds
of hours into Tetris. So our pattern recognition at this point is really, it's quite attuned.
I still feel like a noob.
Still are noobs in the grand scheme of things, but
I feel like when you're watching this, like, secondhand, it seems like there's a lot going on because you're able to watch the whole screen all at once. You're able to watch the incoming pieces and everything, and it seems a little tougher. It's still tough. I mean, it is tough, but when you're just playing the game, you're not looking at all that. You're really just kind of guiding stuff down as best as you can.
I mean, there were times when Mike and I couldn't even survive at like level 8 speed, which right now for us, like level 8's like a joke, but there was a time when like level 8 was like a barrier. So you have crazy things like that, but you eventually get to a point where the patterns are just a little less intimidating, and you say, okay, this is just what we're dealing with now. Oh, it's too fast. You can't mash a direction to one side anymore. We're officially too fast for that. Get over there. That is just a crushing blow.
I think it just slowed down.
It did. A lot. Oh, what? That's the most frustrating part, is over controlling after a slowdown.
This one's your favorite so far? This is one of my least favorites. The song's good, but I hate the way the lines shake upon clearing. It makes it difficult to tell what's going on with the board. Bugs me. Nice. Nice. Yeah, also, I guess even if you're not like super into Tetris, if you've never actually seen this game played before, I feel like just seeing all the backgrounds and listening to all the songs is really fun. Because they're cool. Super slow. Nice.
Super slow mode.
Plenty of time to get nice and clean. Nice clean board.
Just a bunch of singles just for kicks and giggles.
Sure. I see it. I'm here for it.
I've earned it. As he says, he's earned it.
No. It's okay.
It'll be fine. What do you think? We got one line left to go. Should we take it to the top in max zone?
It's up to you.
I think that sounds like a plan.
Don't screw it up.
Let's go from here.
There you go.
I can't remember if this is the last one.
I don't know either. Nope. Here you
Oh,
go.
I remember this one.
Is
This
this
one
a
starts
good-
off real slow. This one starts off ritual passion style.
Mhm. Nice.
This one heats up a little bit though, just a smidge.
I like this one.
So this is a really good level, in my opinion.
Those spooky line dependencies.
Only spooky if they get out of hand.
There you go. Imagine a Tetris randomizer where every block drops at a random speed.
I
mean,
ooh. Yeah, that
you would-
sounds.
It sounds kind of scary. I feel like it probably would be pretty. It probably would be pretty tough.
Don't worry, I saved it.
Yeah, you're all good. It probably would be pretty tough to play, but I feel like when you're playing at slow speeds, you generally are like moving the block to where you want it and then just hard dropping it, where you send it down to the bottom quickly anyways. I feel like it would just kind of end up like, feeling like playing fast, but with some jank. I guess you wouldn't know until you try it, though.
There's already a pretty healthy amount of jank in Tetris. I don't know if I feel the need to add to it.
Mm-hmm. 20.
Yeah.
Here we go. Is this the fastest?
This is the fastest it gets.
This is the fastest this Tetris gets. Let's see that level 20, dude. Nice.
Gotta use the max zone before the level's over. We're about to finish it.
That was really well done.
Thank you. That wasn't.
It happens. And in zone, it doesn't matter as much.
Matters less.
It just clears all out. Nice.
Can we find a way to fuck this up? Nope, too late.
Nice.
That's a high total score, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have played through this end-to-end in Expert. I don't know if you have, but I know I have.
I don't think I've ever finished it in one go through of Expert.
And that's a total high score before the game's... I don't even think we're in the final stage yet. I think this is the finale. Oh, no, it's not. There's a whole nother area, and we've broken the total score, high score. That's great.
It might be additive. I don't know. Like it might only show it till that point. Like it might show you your high score from where you were at that point.
No. I've never had a total high score that high before. I remember it. It was in the low 200,000s.
Oh wow. Well then you must be playing very well.
Well, we just use zone a lot better now, I think, than we used to, and the builds are just cleaner and less like. I think when I set the expert playthrough, I was really concentrating on it, and when I completed the full expert playthrough, and I was like doing all singles, no Tetrises, no zone for emergencies only. Like it was like clear the stage. Yes, Huevos, it's really hard for me to decide. I like a lot of the music in this game. It's quite good. Nice. Perfect.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, it still works.
It does. Nice.
That was kind of a bad decision. That's okay. Was estás?
Lazy Potato, thank you for cheering a bit. Appreciate it.
Lazy Potato, thank you very much. Cheers.
Nice. It really is quite cool to me, like how similar our thought process is. Just like as I watch you play through this, I'm thinking of every single move at exactly the same time that you think that move. It's pretty cool.
Yes, we are playing through on Expert right now. We're trying to get all the way through the game tonight. We haven't failed this far on Expert mode. But
This is one of my favorite songs here. That's fine.
we'll see how we do.
And you do have max zone and a line piece in store, so
Right.
bear that in mind. Yeah, we're getting close. This is the last
Stretch of
So
levels up to the final.
If this goes as planned, I'll be playing the final stage.
Mhm.
And the finale is a single level, 90 lines, 30 levels slow, 30 levels medium, and 30 levels at level 20. It's quite fun, but I don't find it. I find it to be kind of an underwhelming challenge. But there's this Tetris, like computer Tetris, can only get so complicated. Decahexatris on the last stage. Look at you. Good stuff.
Whoop.
That'll burn. I love the chorus of this song. We can touch the sky. Lazy Potato has cheered another bit. Thank you, Lazy Potato.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I've ever been cheered playing Tetris before.
There's a first time for everything.
Here we go. It locks really fast.
It's quite quick.
Oh, no.
That is tough. That is tough. You can get past it though. It's not that bad of a clear once you get there. Let's see if we can just get a line piece over there. Nice, nice. There you go. There it is. In there.
Oh, it would have been okay.
And you do have 3/4 zone, should you choose to use
I'll
it.
probably use it right now. Just to make things a little more chill.
Just a smidge. Well played. Well played. It's exactly what you need.
Perfect.
Perfect line piece. Excellently done. Good burn.
Sure. We'll go for
with
burn
it.
on
We'll
that
go
one.
with it.
Yep. Tetris.
Nice.
Yay! Yay!
Little computer kids cheering is nice. It's okay, Lazy Potato. We're here for Big Sims.
Woo! Okay. You're
I'll
good.
give you a little space here.
Thanks.
Oh, this is a really good song too. I really like this one. I think after this one is the space level, which is my favorite design and like my favorite piece of sound design in this game. I agree, Lazy Potato. That was quite the comeback on that last one. Zone, that's my favorite thing about the zone mechanic. I really like the zone mechanic because it can be a big score booster when you're excellent at the game, but when you're trying to like work through a good playthrough, it can also be a good like fail-safe.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting video game mechanic because it has that duality. Would you mind turning off the AC? I am shivering.
Alright, yeah, I got you. I also like that you're getting better at working in those right side burns there.
Thanks. And thank you.
Which lever and which direction do I turn it? I can't read it.
Far right lever, turn it to the left. Thank you. Like actually shivering here in my seat, which is not good when I'm trying to play.
I just ate like warm food and I'm feeling pretty good, so I wouldn't have noticed.
I'm also just a colder human.
Well, weight almost 50 pounds less than I do. Mike and I may look a similar size, but I'm a far larger human than Mike is. In terms of just pounds and ounces. goes. Ugh, Ethan singing gross.
I don't think so.
Both of the times that I've attempted to sing along with this music, I've been well under pitch.
Oops.
I don't normally like this style of vocals either, but in this song it fits quite well for me. Good burn. I would not have thought of that.
Whoops.
That's fine. There's a place for that.
Cool.
Very nice.
Whew.
Very nice indeed.
I think part of me is shivering because it's cold, and part of me is shivering just because I feel like this,
Adrenaline.
yeah, this game probably gives you a pretty good boost of adrenaline.
Oh, best level. Lazy Potato has cheered. Yet another bit.
Thank you, Lazy Potato. Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, what feels more special? Getting cheered 100 bits or getting cheered 1 bit 100 times? That's 100 pieces.
probably
That's 100 pieces of support. It's meaningful.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably the 100 times. That makes more sense.
Just the love and the effort of going in and doing that many clicks to cheer 1 bean 100 times.
You know what? That was actually a burn I didn't mean to do, but I'll take it.
A burn's a burn. It was a pleasure watching y'all play. It was a pleasure having you, Lazy Potato. Thank you for stopping by, for cheering the bits. Always appreciate the encouragement and the conversation in the chat.
Oh no, that's okay. Get that in there.
It's fine. Make that work. Let's burn. Nice. Dude, I enjoy watching others play. Yeah, I admittedly don't watch a lot of Tetris, but I can imagine it being fun. I can imagine it being pretty fun to watch. Mike specializes in a cozy, inviting environment for stream.
Thanks.
It's okay, you're doing well. Clear board.
It'll be okay, I think.
I was a board with no windows. It's a solid board nonetheless. Good. Keep it patient. Interesting watching other players' thought process in this game specifically. Yeah, and I think Mike and I have also spoken a lot about like our mutual thought processes in this game and like how like we've gone through and really analyzed how the other plays and like what the other's strengths were, because when Mike and I started playing this, he had a much higher like video game IQ, where he was a lot more like accustomed to like the motion and the physics of video games and good reaction times, but I understood building a lot better. So it was interesting seeing how our styles evolved to really be the same style, but how we learned from each other in developing that style. It's looking good, looking good. I like it, I like it. You got a square next too. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Ooh. Oh, okay. it's hang on. That's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. I think we bumped into each other and it unlocked the chair arm.
Nice. Quick fix. Good quick fix. This is another really good song. Dang.
The song, yeah, I feel like these songs at the end are, I don't know if they're like that much better than the songs earlier in the game, but we hear them so less frequently because we don't generally play all the way through to here.
It's true. It's true.
If that was another cheer from Lazy Potato.
has cheered 2 bits this time.
Dude,
and they said, ooh, my fave level. And they cheered 2 bits.
I'll try not to goof it up too much.
I think you're performing quite admirably. It'd be disingenuous to say otherwise. Get the fucking line over there. Because you did just subtly speed up. You went from level 16 to 18 there.
Oh, I didn't even feel it.
There's no fucking difference. He's not at this frame rate. Go far left.
I almost missed it. I almost missed
Good
it.
gravy. Would have been mildly upsetting.
This is a good favorite level to have.
I agree. Fun fact, when played this stage in the morning, the music changes, but only for the level.
Really? Could have done that a little better, but that's okay.
It's fine to me. Oh, could you actually... Oh, he did it! He did it! That's pocket, man. That is some pocket Tetris play. I will say, you were at max zone with 4 lines to go, and I think this is the last stage before the finale. So...
Just take a good board. Take a good board and be good with it.
Thank you, good board. Hold on, there might be more, but I don't think there is. I think this is it.
I think that's it as well.
Yeah.
Whew. That was some of the best Tetris I've played in a long time.
I didn't want to say anything before the level was over, but that was the best Tetris I've ever seen you play at that level.
Thank you.
Lazy Potato with the 1 bit. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Starts quick.
Fuck it up, dude. We got this.
Yeah, we do.
I appreciate the slow, gradual simping.
Hey man, we're making money on this stream. What are you talking about?
That's how they said it. Whoops. There was an ad. Sorry, folks.
Fine.
Also, please don't ever take me seriously. You just joke a lot. No worries.
No, it's definitely. We're here to have a sense of humor. Have you said anything that we would deem offensive? I don't.
No, I don't think so. I think they were just joking about simping. That's all.
Ah, okay.
Enough people make jokes about simping in many contexts these days. So it didn't worry me. Nice. Nice. You've had your eye on this for a while, but forgot to watch it in action. Looks really good. We're playing some good Tetris right now. There are many who are better than us.
I'm happy
but
with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how we've been playing tonight. I won't say anything yet, though.
Well, especially because we started in like normal mode, and we topped out twice in normal mode, which was pretty. I don't want to call it straight pathetic, but it was not. It was a poor effort, to be sure. So this has been a far more satisfying effort. Because I think this would be the first time that we've played through the entire game as a duo for sure.
No, we've definitely played through the whole game before together.
In one go?
Without failing, maybe not. But certainly the first time on stream, either way.
That's what I'm saying. Is I don't know if we've ever done a full
Playthrough.
no top out playthrough.
I mean, shh.
Really don't want to jinx it, do you?
No. I would be pretty heartbroken. Like, it wouldn't really diminish the fact that we played some friggin' good Tetris, but it would make me very sad.
Which would be understandable.
You'll have to pick it up soon. It's a really good game. If you do pick it up, let me know. Let me know what you think of it, Swabos. Let me know how it goes for you. It took me a while. Like, it took us a while to actually beat this game. Like, I think it took us. Nice. You're on 20.
Thank you. I actually did manage to glance at that level speed for a brief moment there.
I only managed every once in a while. But the first, like, it took us maybe a month to actually beat the game, and then after that we tried to just kind of get a little quicker.
It was definitely a big old process though.
Get it? Oh, so close.
Not quite.
There you go. Yeah.
Actually do that.
Clean some things up. Your eyes are watering a little bit every time you look at this. It's kind of like
It's not the easiest thing in the world to look at.
when you stare at it for a while, it does kind of make your eyes a little bit like, ooh, man, this is a lot of visual information. It's funny hearing the lyrics like underwater. Nice.
Let's just.
Oh wait, I can't whistle along. I realize I've been whistling along and then there's a delay from the capture card to the stream. Whoops. So every time I've whistled during the stream, it's been delayed. Whoops. Nice. 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 I had no idea where you were going with that. I was like, why is he taking it away? Nice.
Thank you, nice.
It feels pretty good, like doing any sort of down stacking or building at speed 20. Like doing anything that's not like a frantic scramble feels great at level 20.
This is good shit. It's fucking great.
Look at that score.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Am I in? Oh, I'm
Oh, right.
in,
Yeah, it has you keep clearing. It has you keep clearing. It's like part of the credits. Don't worry about it too much. Just extra score. Just go for it.
I don't know.
We forgot. It's been a while since we finished the game.
I didn't even realize that.
You're good. Just keep going. It keeps giving you zone over and over until you're done. I think it gives you like a minute of it maybe. No, like it's kind of. I don't think you can top out.
I don't think so.
It would surprise me if you could. If you could top out in this, that would suck.
Stupid.
Let's not test it.
Not planning on it.
Cheers, Lazy Potato. Thank you. That was a good high five, by the way. Cheers. Thanks, Uchi.
Hey, Uchi's still here.
Yeah.
Hi, Uchi. Not like you went anywhere, but.
I say hi to people more than once because it's been a while since I've seen them in chat. Even if they don't go anywhere, I'm still like, oh hey, you're here. Hi. How you feeling now?
Feeling great.
Yeah, me too. That was a good stream. That was a good time.
It's only 2 o'clock in the morning too.
Let's
Got a
enjoy.
little-
Let's
got a little time.
let's enjoy. Let's enjoy the credits.
Agreed.
That was Tetris Effect. Played through on expert mode without failure. Passed back and forth between 2 humans.
Taking intermittent 15-minute breaks.
Yeah, it's probably the optimal way of doing that without topping out.
Probably.
Oh yeah, there's a baby. There's like a baby noise that's kind of weird at the very end.
Thank you, Lazy Potato. Feels like a job well done.
That was some fun Tetris.
Feels like a job well done. Yeah, I think I will take this opportunity to take my leave here.
Oh yeah.
Go home and get to bed, not super, super late.
Cheers, Lazy Potato. I'm excited to catch your stream when you're streaming. I don't watch a ton
Follow
of.
Lazy Potato? Yeah, I think I went out of my way to follow Lazy Potato.
I don't end up watching a ton of Tetris myself either, but I wouldn't mind chilling out to a Tetris stream sometime.
I gave Lazy Potato a follow.
Here comes the baby.
Lazy Potato, do you do Wumbo style streams?
What does that mean?
No face, no chat.
Ah. I feel like that would be like, if you were just going to play Tetris, I feel like that would be like sort of the optimal way to do it. I feel like, I don't know, I would be really self-conscious if I was, not that other people shouldn't be, but I myself would feel kind of self-conscious just like staring the entire stream and unable to read chat. I'm sure other people can make it work though. Other people have like different energy for different kinds of games that makes it work, even if it's not the same sort of chat interaction.
Did initially, but not anymore. You initially did do camera and chat, or you?
Yeah, I think so. That's what they're saying.
Are you
Because they don't really care.
initially did Wumbo style streams, but now you do?
The fire alarm went off at Amy's school.
Oh my gosh, I had a 3 a.m. fire alarm at Wayne last year. I hated it. It was really bad.
She's not happy about it. You did Wumbo style streams? Got you.
So you did Wumbo style streams, but no longer do? I'm just trying to understand.
I'm confused too. It's okay.
I'm trying to understand.
The joys of text-based communication with folks from across the
Right.
world. Yeah. Got it. Yep, I said correct. Also, if y'all were chilling out to the stream and you liked the music, this music is available as like a CD or like an album.
CD? What the fuck is that?
An album on like Spotify or Apple Music.
Was
You
this
can
how
listen
you
to
bought a
this.
CD?
Um,
I can firmly remember the last time I bought a CD. I think it was Periphery 3. I bought Periphery 3 on a CD.
I've bought. No, I guess. No, I can't imagine. I can't remember the last time. The music was made for the game. I mean, the music is like sort of very. I mean, obviously, this music was made for this game, yeah, in a way where like each of the levels is dynamic and changes depending on how quickly you go through it and how like
But I
how
think all
on
of
the
these
buttons you
songs
press.
were original to this game as well.
Yes, they were all original to this game, and then they had to like, because they are different every time you play the game, they had to kind of master them out to like a definitive version for the actual album, which is kind of goofy.
Yeah, they had to physically arrange it.
Thought it could have been licensed music. Nope, it's for this game. I don't know a whole lot about the artists or like the vocalists or anything behind the actual compositions, but
They're largely in English. I wonder if the music is different in other countries.
I don't think so. It would surprise me. But yeah, that's part of what makes this. Like, I feel like this game is in specific, Tetris Effect is so special. Not just because it's some like friggin' challenging, fun Tetris, but it's such a whole package of there are some challenges. There's really cool music. There's really cool visuals. It's just neat. It's truly one of my favorite games. Like, I think if someone asked me to pick like 2 games or 3 games, this would be one of those 3 games I could have.
Agreed. Lazy Potato already at 416 beans. Dig it.
Oh, there's not a baby at the end.
Results.
There you go. New high score by a lot.
Over 100,000.
Mhm.
That is
Sick.
a 33% increase in high score.
Cool.
Actually, if the original high score was 230,000, we added 100,000 to it. That's a 50% increase in high score.
Do I play Souls games? I have not. I've tried Dark Souls 1 and I've tried Bloodborne, but kind of bounced off them a little bit. All right. Well, this has been kind of a weird night, but a really good Tetris Effect stream.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone for hanging out till the end of the stream. The Tetris font they made is pretty cool. Yeah, it is. Cheers to you, Lazy Potato. You have a good night as well. It was nice to meet you.
I'm gonna have a great time the next time Lazy Potato stream, just going in and cheering one bit at a time all night.
You should. You should.
Get ready, Lazy Potato. The next time I got notifications on and everything, I'm about to be in that entire stream one bit at a time. I got 100 beans sitting on my account right now that got your name on it.
Let's go ahead and let's give somebody a raid. Let's see if there are any good Tetris categories being played right now that we can give a raid to. Let's see. Is there any Tetris the Grandmaster being played?
Gotta be. Gotta be.
There is no one playing Tetris the Grandmaster 3. There is no one playing Tetris the Grandmaster 2. There is no one playing Tetris the Grandmaster 1. Okay, RIP. Is there anyone playing Tetris Effect that's not us? There are. Let's raid another Tetris Effect streamer. Someone's streaming Lumines in the Tetris Effect category, so we're not going to raid them, but we'll raid...
Hold on. Go back to the last bit. See,
What's up?
I just want to see. I want to see who's in Tetris 99. I'd rate someone doing Tetris 99 too, if you got someone.
I'll let Ethan pick. I'm for the Tetris Effect streamer, but that's for me.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
That's fine.
We're gonna raid somebody else who's playing Tetris Effect. So we're gonna raid Doc Jones World. It looks like they are a little bit into a playthrough, about 45 minutes into a playthrough through the journey mode. So we're gonna give them a raid. Doc Jones World.
Lazy Potato, I have faith that when you get to the heckin' stream, I'll be there for it. It'll be fun.
All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing some Monster Hunter Freebie Night tomorrow. Tetris will come again someday. Every long once in a while, yeah.
Hacking streams.
But yeah, everyone, I hope y'all have a good night or a good day, whatever time it is where you are. If you're gonna play Tetris, happy stacking, and if you're gonna play some Monster Hunter, then happy hunting. And I will see you guys all next time. Peace.